Stay. Tell him I said that. This is all I'm saying, and I'm done, y'all. What's wrong with my glasses? They broken. What I do? They broken. It's obvious. Chat. It just seemed like Talesofdale. This ain't gonna end well for bro. I might end the stream because it's like he's just gone. He is the definition of a loser. He is a lolcow. He's acting just like a lolcow. He's acting just like one to a T. He's done. Like it's officially over. He's done. You hate to see it, man. You just hate to see it when it happens to your own people, man. You hate to see it. I don't know what y'all think about all this, man, because I think I'm going to wrap it up. What y'all think about all this, man? This is sad. This is sad. Chat got quiet. What's going on? What's poppin'? You said bump this loser? Yeah, I'm not. He's in a Boruto Discord, by the way. Boruto, by the way. I didn't even, hey, Primal, I didn't see you. I think he blocked you. Well, either that or I'm blind, because I didn't see you. How this man gonna say? How this man gonna say he wanna fight me here in Chicago? Then he gonna be like, no, I don't wanna fight. Then don't talk about fighting me then. You think because I like Sonic that I'm a punk? Hey, Psycho Reaper, did he hit you too? Hey, Psycho Reaper, go at Talesofdale and tell him that Will said Minneapolis, Minnesota. Watch how he gonna punk out again. I'm gonna see this in their mouth. He said he would pull up. That's what he said. So, okay, now he's gonna have to stand on it. I'm looking at the chat right now. They talking about pride and ego. Like, yeah, these guys are a bunch of losers. Oh, I see Wings 007. Oh God. man. Sly told y'all he has demons on his side, man. I don't know why y'all wanted to take it here. .007's in the chat, bro. This oof. Oh boy. I did not see it. Primal, I think he hit you.
Hey, yo, that's vibe.
He want me to call him so bad. I'm not calling buddy ass. Buddy a lame. A bitch. You a lame and a bitch, son. Tsunami. I don't fuck with you, gang. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Stupid ass nigga. I ain't finna bring nobody else from my life into this shit, bro, but I could literally bring every friend and family I have on this bitch and they'll all tell you the same thing about me, bro. I don't get down like that, my nigga. You're lucky I ain't got pictures of the rest of these niggas, bro. If I had pictures of the rest of these niggas, I'll show y'all how these niggas look, bro. Of course you upset and want to take me down, bro. Look at you. Look how your life set up, bro. You don't have no hairline, bro. You fat as shit. You young and fat as shit. Hairline going away. You probably got low testosterone, bro. So that's why you look the way you look, my nigga. You don't have a beard. You don't have any. You got a fucking faded mustache, bro. You don't have no facial hair. You know why? Because you acting like a hoe, nigga. You're not acting like a man. You acting like a bitch. That's why you growing titties, my nigga. My best advice to you, gang, stay out the way, fam. You don't want none of this. You don't want these hollows hitting, buddy. My best advice to you, stay out the motherfucking way, fam. I ain't beefing with none of these bitch ass niggas. You're not finna just throw no fucking weird ass, lame ass shit on me, bro. And then when I disprove it, these niggas better not get quiet, bro. These niggas better not get quiet.
Yo. People, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Fuck you talking about, nigga. Cause if Dale would've doxed any of y'all, nigga, I would've came to y'all in defense on phone them. But you just let a nigga know what type of troll you is, bro, and you wonder why niggas don't fuck with you. You wonder why ain't nobody in your restreams. You wonder why everybody fucking with me in optics, right? Y'all wonder why. You know why people fuck with me in optics, bro? Cause we showing people how to be unified, my nigga. Me and optics co-stream all the time. Me and optics fucking with each other. Y'all the only niggas that be on some like, I gotta be the top troll. Me and optics clearly not competing. We clearly not competing for the top spot. Pivot and do what, nigga? Pivot and do what? You gonna pivot off troll shit and do what?
Hey, it's your favorite content creator, son Tsunami. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here to talk to you about the aftermath of my documentary. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of people were talked to. A lot of people talked to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit occurred. So let's just talk about it.
All right, is it working? Is it working?
Now I'm
Turn
going to
it down
start
a
this
little
in
bit.
the order
Just trying to get the level sorted, bro.
it came to me.
I seriously
so we
need.
first gotta talk about
I
Tails.
seriously need a second one. This is a little
Now
bit
it's
long.
very, very, very,
We'll get there.
very
We'll get there.
obvious if you watch
Teething problems. Teething problems.
If you watch the video and you watch the end of the video, all I really did was just highlight the things that he's done. I even played part of the end of the video for you now. Make a big deal about quitting and moving past the troll shit. There are too many parallels between you and Dale that are coming out. Dale hates the FGC, but still involves himself in the FGC. You hate the trolls, but you still involve yourself in the troll community. If you get violent, that's on you. Don't choose that path and blame it on us. Now, these exchange of comments come from a user that was...
Alright, so I'm just going to post here because the microphone wasn't working. So, Tsunami's just dropped this second video, part 2 to his Talesofdale and Rose thing that's been kind of going on. I've been seeing loads of videos back and forths. There was live streams yesterday. People were going off, people were arguing, sending shots at each other, exposing each other's stuff, this and that. And it's all getting a little bit mad. And I'm just going to say here from now, this is an unbiased review or unbiased watch. I ain't got no problem with Tails. He's been blessed with me, just like when anytime I've spoken to him or popped in chat. And Tsunami as well has been blessed with me, supports the channel. He's even got me in the drop down channels menu on his homepage for his channel. So once again, I ain't got no problem with either of these dudes. I don't want to see people fighting. We're all meant to be here for trolling Dale, but obviously sometimes things just get a little bit too mad, and it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, this is a community of people who, like, come on, bro, we got to say it. We're all here to troll Dale, so we all like to take the piss. We all like to shit on people. It's part of the fun, but you got to keep it fun related to what we're doing, bro. Dale deserves it, and as far as I'm seeing, I don't know who's doing what to deserve what's happening, because everything is going over my head. All I'm seeing is just people just kind of halfway talking, and then they're going to other points and shouting over each other, and I feel like it's getting lost in translation. So once again, we're watching this video. It's unbiased. I'm not picking a side. I'm not seeing that until I kind of get all the facts together. So let's watch this video, see what's popping from here. And then Tails has some other streams that he's done. So over the coming days, if people are enjoying this as well, we might just pop it up again. We'll do the little Rogue Report live, see what's popping in the scene, and we'll keep it moving. So all right, let's go. I'm going to shut up now. I'm only going to kind of speak when it's something I feel like it. But I'll be keeping an eye on chat. I got my Wingstop here, bro. I'm kicked up with my feet ready. All right, let's get this.
Was passionate about taking down Tails and his thoughts on the community. He was right behind everything he said. The SOS debate was what he was referring to when he was calling him out, and this was 5 months ago in December on one of my videos. Now, my concern, past the obfuscating, is to switch up an attitude towards Dale from Tails. At first, it was all about how bad the trolls are, how we are vessels of hate, and how we are preventing Dale from growing. A person who has yet to reach his full potential. And now, as you can see in these Rumble chats, mine and Optics, the vibe has switched. And don't get me wrong, it is deserved, but it has gotten to a crazy level where we are including innocent people in the carnage. This Antonia situation is reaching levels of illegal. Underage or not, it has reached that level. That's where we'll end our story. I don't want anyone to go out there to witch hunt or to talk to them as if they aren't allowed to change or be human. That isn't the purpose of this video. Anyone can change, anyone can do better. It just starts with accountability. Now, in his defense, I can understand why he's upset with me. I say this all the time. I understand it because the way I went about it, I should have asked him prior. I should have included more of his part. I could have been a lot better when it came to handling him. Agreed, 100%. I was not good in that, especially with the DMs. I was not great about that, and I can acknowledge that. As humans, we fuck up, make mistakes, right? It is what it is. But the one thing I will not stand for, that no one should stand for, is to be lied upon and have their name slandered. So as he was upset with me, he was talking that bullshit as well. Everything with the whole...
Oh, okay, there's no footage. I thought I messed with the video there. Alright, cool. So just audio right now.
Last part of the video saying, he said on a recent stream that it was a call to action. You guys watched it. Where the fuck is the call to action? Where's the call to action?
Nah, niggas be wanting to have
So
talks.
how much
Niggas
of
be
that
wanting to
2-hour
niggas be
video
wanting to
did
talk on
did
stream.
was in that video that was even true or anything?
None of the shit. None of the shit at the end. Like the first two parts of the video when he was documenting like my come up and then Rose. That shit was cool. It was the end of. I'm finna play it right now. The end of the video,
Don't
he
be in the
basically
spotlight.
made a call to action and said, "We don't fuck with Tails." Basically.
And since we have to clip everything, here's a clip of that. But I don't see any call to action in my video. If anything, I'm telling people, hey, don't witch hunt him or Rose. Don't do all this shit. People can change. They're allowed to change. It's all part of being human. What's important is accountability. And you see how this nigga's allergic as fuck to accountability? So that's my issue. But as someone that's just going to document everything, here are all the facts. And let me also explain about the Elena thing. But let's be honest with each other, because he might have deleted the streams. Let's be honest. Who would not donate to an Elena goal? People donated to him regularly. And as they should, it's their money, I don't care. But you're telling me you put up an Elena goal, no one's gonna talk about it? Like, who cares if no one said, oh, you didn't give me back the money for the Elena goal interview? They probably did, it's just been so long. So that's my issue with that, but he is correct about that. But because I do not have the proof, I do not have the evidence, I will take that L when it comes to Elena. He's been crashing out ever since.
Sorry guys, I'm just eating. Not trying to sound like Dale on the mic. But can someone explain to me, with this Elena interview kind of thing that he was trying to do, was the money donated, like confirmed for, cool, all of this money is going directly to it? Or was it the more you donate, then the more money we can give to Elena if we get the interview? Because as far as I see it, the way I look at it, bro, like they've donated the money towards it, but whether or not it happens is two different things. And you can't send it back to each person individually, especially if it's like YouTube super chats. So you should know that if it don't happen, so be it. You've just donated it. It's like normal donations, but this time we just kind of got to go. Like I get the frustrations as well of obviously, oh no, I've sent now my 10, and that's my maybe last 10 that I could donate to someone, and now it's not happening. But how else do you think he could have given back to the community or done something like? Because I'm trying to do a Tekken 8 tournament. I had someone donate 100 in one of our streams one time, and we're putting that towards the prize pool to give back to the trolls. But how else can you kind of do it, really? Like, besides something kind of related to what we're doing, just got to keep the money. So I don't know. Unless I'm missing some information, like I said, I don't know too much about this. I don't keep abreast of it, and I ain't judging no one, but just from what I'm seeing. So what's happening?
He's talked shit about me on his chats. He's talked shit about the documentary. And his biggest issue, his biggest gripe was with the end. But as I played the worst part of the end, mind you, the part that really talked about him. He thought that part was me having people not go fuck with him anymore because he's a bad person and all that shit and painting him in a light. It's like, nah, my nigga, you painting yourself in that light. All I did was give the facts of what happened. I gave my opinion towards the end, but even my opinion was just based on everything that was evident. And I even made it a note to say, hey, no one fuck with him in a bad way. No one mess with him, or not even just him, Rose. Like, I wanted to just blanket this as just a documentary where I'm just labeling the facts. How people interpret and what they do with it is up to them. But I don't want them to do anything that's going to put harm to you, because at the end of the day, you're an innocent. However, he didn't see it that way, and here are some of his responses to what I said. Plus, I was in the chat, so I was talking to him via chat.
What was the last thing he said? That he gonna be the troll that hold anybody accountable for like anything they might have said wrong. Yeah, it's a good video.
Okay, so you guys heard that, right? That was his first initial reaction to the video. He watched the parts about it that included him. He watched the end of the video, which is a point of contention for whatever fucking reason. He watched the end of the video and he gave his thoughts.
Wait, let me see. So, to you guys in the chat, what constitutes a grifter? Because a grifter to me is someone who ain't really interested in what's going on and is kind of trying to use something to their own benefit. I wouldn't really call Imo a grifter because he was a part of the troll community as if I remember correctly, for quite some time. Like I've been in and out of the troll community since about 2018 or so. Used to tap in, used to mess with Dale a little bit. I used to have some old channels, and then I just kind of left it for a little bit. But then I'd always come back. I started seeing Immo's videos in my feed. So from what I know, he's been in a part of the community for a while. He just happened to be the one that basically got to blow up with this restreaming thing where people were able to rally behind it. And it just so happens he made all that money. And who else is it to blame but the community, really? We gave him the money. People donated, wanted to mess with Dale, wanted to get under Dale's skin, making Immo more money. It's not really much of a grift, but like, what could he give back, really? Like, what could he buy, like, besides memberships, maybe for some channels? Kind of don't know what would people expect him to do. And from what I heard, he got doxed on like Kiwi Farms or something like that. So, was he supposed to come back? Should he come back? He's made his money, so may as well go off into the sunset in that taco truck and enjoy himself.
Okay. Now, let's see his next few thoughts.
I'm from the streets, bro. We call that a back door, nigga. Fuck you, talking
Nah,
about?
real shit.
You backdoored
Real
the fuck
shit.
out of me, bro. You DM me on
Type
some cool shit and drop that video. You backdoored me, gang. Fuck what I want to talk to you for.
That is really a back door.
He can part two it, but like, damn, like, if he do a part two, it'll probably only be to save face. Like, hey, y'all, I was wrong about some of the shit I said about Tails. Whoa, whoa.
So just to reiterate, I'm not, this is the part 2. I'm not here to save face. You are still the same nigga. I don't, the only thing I got wrong, I just mentioned it. Besides that, you're the same nigga that gets upset over everything, that blows up for no reason, that can't take accountability, that ducks niggas. You're a coward yourself. So don't talk to me like that. And don't talk about me like that. So that's, yeah. And hey, let's be honest, part 2 obviously has more emotion in it because part 2, I'm involved. So I'm gonna be talking a little bit emotionally. But when you see a lack of facts, when you see a lack of reason, make your comment. Put a timestamp. Good luck. But again, like I said prior, I can understand why he was upset. The way I DM'd was just not good. It wasn't. I had a vision for the video at first, then the vision changed as the video took a lot longer to come out because I was juggling work and school and all that. It's no excuse.
Yo, you guys don't have to time out Palutena. They're allowed to have their own view. But I'm just confused, really. Like, I've never really watched too much of Immo, so I'm not really a part of his community. I'm gonna be honest, because I had Twitch Prime, and I also had an account where I like to mess with Dale in his own chat. So there was no point really watching a restream for me because I don't get ads on Twitch anyway. So it's never been a problem for me, and I'm not invested into like the Immo community. So just putting it out there first before people think like I'm on Immo's side. Don't really know nothing about the guy. All I just know was he made 121k, but people decided to give him the money. So what do you want him to do back besides drop candies in someone else's stream? Like, I don't know really what else people want him to do. And after he got doxed, why would you come back if you got all of your shit posted on fucking Kiwi Farms, bro? Kiwi Farms is awful. So I don't know. Just like literally tell me, what would you guys have liked him to do? That's the thing. Everyone says Immo should have done something, but no one says what Immo should have done. So I'm just very confused.
It's no excuse. But at a certain point, I just wanted to get the video out, and I stopped really worrying about all that. I was like, I'll just do an interview with Rose after, with Tails after, but Tails is more offended. And again, it is what it is. But you lie on my name, I gotta call you out. Simple.
Tsunami basically let a kid coerce him into making that whole little video, bro. Like you said, them crash outs weren't even that bad, but he tried to make it like he was trying to make me seem like a piece of shit.
But you're not.
And y'all niggas know I'm not, but that's my problem, bro. Don't try to paint a narrative that you yourself know not true, but you just putting this narrative out because it's gonna get you some views. Meanwhile, you in the video talking down on me for caring about views.
Okay, so your crash outs were that bad. You kinda are a piece of shit. And here's the thing. Let's talk about my views. If I truly cared about views, all right? Let's talk about views. First of all, my baby mama interview didn't do the numbers that his did. I had some technical issues. I had to split it up into 2 videos. It made roughly 2K, all right? It is what it is, not a big deal to me. My most popular video isn't even a low tier God video. You understand? My most popular video is some reaction video that I did to Lena the Plug and Adam22. That's why I'm kind of vocal when I talk about Adam22 shit. That's all it is. I do this troll shit. I want the views too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't give a fuck about the begging. If I really cared, you would see me post a lot more. Right now, I'm on this accountability, truth shit, whatever. But if I cared about the views, I promise you, I would do the same thing you're doing. I would do the same thing you're doing. You see how in this video, by the way, there's that picture of Antonia on the top? Now he doesn't have that picture of Antonia. Why? Because I made a big deal about it. That's the issue. And you see here how he makes a big deal about not wanting to dox anybody and people shouldn't dox him and all this shit, right? You still have the whole stream of Antonia up. The whole stream where you dox her, dox her photo, that shit is still up. But we'll get more into that and about how the fan favorite optics is also part of this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem telling y'all niggas I ain't finna restream for free. I'm not finna lie. Cause I don't care about niggas accepting me, bro. A lot of these niggas will lie and post videos that they don't even really feel that way. Folks probably don't even really feel that way. He just made that video because he know it's gonna be hot. He know it's gonna get some clicks.
I think the video is like what? How much did I get for that? Since we care about views so much, how much did I get? I think 5.2K, which isn't terrible, right? But a simple low tier guide video that I did has 4.2K in less time. So it's like, even if I get more views, am I really benefiting from it? Like there's not a benefit to this. Honestly, there's not a benefit to being a documentarian in this way. There's no benefit. But the benefit is the facts that one spews out. The benefit is the motive or the direction that we come out with. Like God, you're just so dumb. I don't know how to continue. But I will say that I will restream for free. I've been restreaming on Rumble longer than both of those fucks. So support me, but you can just come in for free.
Shit, everybody fucking with Tails right now. He did 2 interviews with Rose baby mama. He buzzing because of this Antonia shit. Fuck it, let me make a video about him. It only makes sense, bro.
And also, let's talk quickly about that Antonia thing. I don't like how the picture circulated. I've never made a claim that Tails was the one that took the photo. I think I made the claim that he is definitely one of the people that helped spread the photo, which he is. As you can see, even from the fucking stream itself, the photo is still there. But that was a prior stream, not a current stream. But I didn't like that. I didn't like how Leon's my homie, right? I fuck with Leon, but Leon the muchacho, he also did the same thing, right? Anyone that was posting the photo and releasing it,
Yeah, shout out Leon the muchacho as well. He was here earlier in chat. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with him here, and I was guilty of it myself, man. Like, I was so quick to just be like, oh shit, Dale's fucked up, that just didn't kind of even think really. Like, it's a difference between making a joke on all this Antonia stuff. We don't even know if that girl was Antonia. He just happened to show a text, and then that became the meme, and then it was basically, it would have been any girl. If he got caught with any girl, she would have been the real Antonia. Like, you know what I mean? It's more than likely it was her, because it was a small Latina girl, and pardon me, as far as we know, well, not as far as we know, we do know, Dale loves his fucking Latinas, bro. Guy cannot stop talking about them, so it's most likely it was her. But still, posting that picture, showing the face as well, not blurring it, not good, messed up as well. And then you know how it is with certain trolls, they can get into crazy places, bro. You had Cognar doing the craziest work, and I can't even imagine how you can do that kind of stuff, but it gives free entertainment. But yeah, like I'm saying, I put my hands up for that. I'm agreeing with what Sun's saying here. Stuff is off limits. We've got to keep it to Dale. And then after that, I took the post down off of the community tab as well. So, you know what I mean? That's all we can do sometimes. Like, can't say sorry to the girl because no one knows who she is, but so be it.
I have a problem with that because that's an innocent person whose face is out there in a community of people who are vindictive. So I did not like that. I don't fuck with that. And no matter who you are in my life, I'm going to condemn you for it. That's a fact. But for him to have the audacity to be like, oh, well, it's because I'm buzzing, you know, I'm top dog. He just has to come get me down. Like, my nigga, come on. Come on. We had no problems prior to this. I just saw a lot of shit I didn't like. That's it. Just saw a lot of shit I didn't like. I challenged Rose in the same way. Is Rose coming at me with all this weirdo energy that you're bringing? Nah, nigga, not at all. You're the weirdo.
You said, hey, Tails, I hope you're good, man. I know it's been a while since we chopped it up, but I'm truly proud of what you've been doing and how your channel has been progressing. He didn't say, nigga, you been crashing out and that shit with Antonio was barely legal. He didn't say none of that shit then when he DM'd me. With that being said, I have to tell you about my next video coming up soon. It is a documentary on everything that has occurred from your first interview with Rose to everything that has occurred now. Not 4 months ago in February. Now. Everything that has occurred to now that he didn't include in the fucking video. The name is a working title, but what I am saying is that I have done my research into the allegations into you via the videos available online. I wanted to let you know ahead of time out of respect to you and the opportunity to do an interview live. If
Hey,
you would
bro,
like to,
I sent
either
you an invite.
either prior or after the video drops. But he never said, let's do the he said, until then, man, keep on climbing the tower of success, keep on fighting the good fight, and be safe. I replied and said, yo, I'm always down. Was just watching your vid on stream earlier. Just let me know a date and time, and I'll free myself up for an interview. You dropped the video, and now all of a sudden you want to do an interview. Bro, you on a fucking content run, nigga. I done dealt with plenty of niggas like this, bro. I know what's up, 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 bro. Like, I know what's up, bro.
And like I said prior, this is the part where I had to take accountability. Because that was my DM that I sent him verbatim. I never reached out again. And I already explained the reasons why. You know the reasoning why, but in this part, he's correct. And that's why, for the most part, I can understand the anger. It's when he lies. Because Tails, hey, I know you're watching, my nigga. You like to lie. It's very obvious. You've been caught multiple times on camera. You know what I'm saying? Lying wouldn't be a fucking problem if you knew how to be accountable. But you're a coward. So say la vie.
One thing Tails ain't never had to do, bro, I ain't never had to put another troll name in none of my videos, nigga. None of them. We feel like I be crashing out because, like, I just get loud. But, like, I'm from Chicago, nigga. You ain't seen Crash Out. If you think me getting
Bro, your
loud,
crash outs on stream wasn't even that crazy, man.
Bro, if you think-
I ain't gonna lie, I thought
think
you was
those
joking
are-
on some of them.
I was. But niggas take everything I say serious, bro. Like, the shit I said about Solo was a joke. But at the same time, Solo was offended, so I had to apologize because not everybody will understand, like, you know, my form of joking. So,
Tails, listen.
when I'm telling you,
Wait, yo. Tails is live right now. Should we hop over and see what's happening over there, or should we keep on with the video? Because I didn't even know he was live right now.
every day I have a girlfriend, bro. I'm not thirsty, bro. I wasn't thirsting on her like Solo and them niggas, bro.
So he says,
That's all.
I keep it cool and funny with shorty, bro.
Salo wasn't thirsting on her.
You can try to calm
You
down.
was thirsting at the beginning, bro.
Now, audience, everybody watching, including Tails, tell me, what part of what he said in that call was a joke about Salo, huh? Was it the part where he was like, I'm not like Salo and them other niggas, you know? I wasn't thirsting on her. Was that the joke? Or was the joke the part where you doubled down after Jaws said, oh no, he wasn't thirsting, by saying, oh well, he kind of was though. Is that the joke? No, tell me, because you're from Chicago, my nigga. So tell me, what does a Chicagoan have to do to make a funny joke? Because that joke was ass. This was not funny at all. I don't.
All right, wait. All right, okay, cool. We're good. 20 minutes into this. Let's do a quick hop over and see what Tails is saying right now. Because I don't know if I saw It's Your Man's Will was on stream earlier at the beginning when I started this, and he was talking all his shit about Tails as well. Because yesterday in their stream, Tails wasn't letting Will get in the Discord VC. He was chatting all mad on him, and he wasn't letting Will speak on the VC. So I was trying to get them two to talk in the VC. I kept saying, yo, in the chat, get it cracking, man. Get in the VC. You got stuff to say. But Tails was on his stuff. He was like, nah, ain't doing it. So let's have a little look-see. Yeah, man, I don't get all of this stuff, man. Like, just keep it to Trolling Dale. We ain't got nothing to argue. Like, literally, what is there to do? as far as I know, no one ain't doing anything crazy. You know what I mean? Like, no one's doing, like, just stuff with people, anything like that. So I don't get what people are getting onto each other about. Like, where do the arguments start? What is the argument for? Bro, if I can spell English properly. Talesofdale. Yes, of course. Amazing, amazing spelling, bro.
As they would say, I be begging for swishers and weed and gas money. And I don't even have a car, so I don't know how I'm begging for gas money.
So now what's this one going to be about then?
Hey.
We got a restream of the restream.
So we just getting started? Hell no, we not going nowhere, bro. Don't delete it. Roman will have to shave if he does. No, he don't, bro. You could literally make Akuma like a Hawaiian nigga. Nobody would care,
Is it
bro.
just...
It's
He's just having a little
fucking
chat and that.
Reigns.
But got it named This Is the Last Time, so... That's it. Boom.
I could literally, like... I would accept Roman Reigns as Akuma. I literally would accept that. Now, what I'm worried about...
Fake donos.
Smell the dash of coonery on tail as soon as he banned you. That's crazy. You're saying we got honey badger juice, spectacles of it, live in the community?
So, in a minute, I'm about to play fucking... I downloaded Xenoverse. So I guess I'll play some Xenoverse for a minute. Do anybody in here got Xenoverse on PC?
Oh, okay, so he's just doing a chill stream. Is it troll channel turning? Is it chat? I can't even speak today, man. I've had a long day. You have to give me a second. Was it Cicada saying, is a troll channel turning on the troll community? What's going on? Yeah, so this whole Talesofdale Tsunami thing, it's been just spiraling and spiraling. I think, to be honest, it's not even to do with this. It's been going on for so much longer. I've been seeing people posting about the Tales stuff, and then it's gone into, like, apparently he got doxed and shit. Like, he was saying that they was doxing his kids. I've heard about some guy called Napalm. So can someone give me the Napalm lore? Because, like I said, all of this, I completely keep myself out of the loop with all of this. I ain't really trying to get too invested. I like to mess with Dale. I like to do my premieres, little live streams for the people that like to support the Raider channel. And that's kind of it. Like, I'll maybe mess about in the Discord, in the live chats. But other than that, like, I don't really keep on top of it. So this stuff has just kept going and going. And people keep messaging me and saying, yo, just do a stream. React to it. What's your thoughts? And I'm like, bro, I don't even know what thoughts you really want me to have. Like, it's kind of just, it's sad to see in a way as well, man. I don't want to see people fighting. Especially when it feels like there's not really too much reason, bro. It's the internet, man. Like, I get all this doxing stuff is kind of happening, and that's when it kind of gets too far. But how does it get to that point?
I don't see any humor in it, so I called it out. But hey, I get it. You say whatever the fuck you want. You pretend it's a joke when people get too hard on you, because you're a coward. You are a coward. Hey, that's my claim this video, buddy. You are a coward. And when the heat's on, when the pressure is there, you pussyfoot and you pussy around, because you're a coward, my nigga. Say that with my whole fucking chest, huh?
And like my chat was saying, ain't no telling how Max made it look when he sent it to him. Max probably...
So, Napalm doxed Tails' kid, but from some things I was hearing on other stream is Tails does streams and sometimes his kids feature. Or he was saying his kids have been on stream. So was it like his kid was just running around the background and then he kind of like took the VOD and kept posting the bit with the kid around? Or did they find that separately, like, and then kind of keep putting it from there? Because if you're doing a stream that's public and, you know, like your kid or your family or something's in there, is that not really doxing yourself, or what's going on there? Like, I'm not really too sure. If it's unwarranted and unprompted as well, then that's 100% doxing, and that's wrong and that's fucked. But I'm just kind of lost in the translation of it all.
probably dressed that bitch up real nice.
So I don't understand this argument. This is actually something I don't understand, because he was talking to Sly here. What part of Max... First of all, Max didn't send me a damn thing, but let's say he sent me a video. What opinion could Max have that would alter my overall opinion? I watched the interviews. I've seen your content live. I know how you crash out. I know how you talk shit. Like, I've seen this. You've been on the internet long enough And I've been watching your content long enough to know who you are as a person, at least the part that you show. And the part you show is pretty fucking terrible. So I don't, like, niggas didn't have to dress anything up. This is just, it is what it is. Like, let me ask you a question. Do you think you were great in that SOS debate? Do you think that SOS debate painted you in the light that you are claiming to be in now? Well, if it did, I guess you wouldn't have unlisted it, right? Just ask yourself that question. Like, human to human. Does anyone watching that SOS debate, do they look at you and they think, damn, Talesofdale is such a reasonable, understandable person that I would like to fuck with because I think that they would be on my side. You don't have to even be on one side, but no one would trust you because you are a crash out. You're a certified crash out, my nigga. Okay, this next stream is another response to him, you know, being upset with my content. It's a shorter stream this time, so it's not like 7 hours like the last one, but this one, you know, I talk in this one, he does make some comments. If there's anything that needs to be clarified, I'll clarify it, but here's the highlights.
I don't have time to deal with Fat Amy and her shenanigans, bro. Either she want to get in here and talk or she don't, bro. Why do we need another nigga to host it? What type of weird ass shit is that? Like we having a WrestleMania match and we need a referee. What's your weird ass on, bro? We having a discussion. Either you want to talk to me or you don't.
Now, in this case, he's talking about Aubrey. And if you guys know Aubrey, she is one of the people I do talk to. I guess part of the Sinister Six, like he likes to call it, but she is there. The reason why she doesn't want to talk to you without Sly, in this case, is because you are not someone that people can talk to alone. I mean, they probably can, but then you'll have a bunch of your niggas with you, right? Your whole crew, and then you guys are gonna dogpile. Like the whole King Sly interview or debate that I'm gonna show, it proves that. It shows I'm right. So yeah. It's very simple why.
Yeah, so I know we don't like Dale, but at the end of the day, he's still a human. You know what I'm saying? Like
people don't get that though. People don't get that though. You know what it is though?
Yeah,
niggas no, you know what it is? Niggas feel the same way I feel. Niggas just too scared to say it because they clamoring for the acceptance of these trolls so bad. Niggas are so scared to upset the trolls and they channels dying that they won't say certain shit. I don't give a fuck.
See, the annoying part about this nigga is that he thinks that his opinion's the only one people have. Like, I don't, I can say the same shit and mean it. If Dale was a better human being, if he did things correctly, if he was accountable, he could easily change his life for the better because he is human and he's capable of change. Anyone can say that and still agree that he's a piece of shit that doesn't deserve anything. Because that's what he is. He's a piece of shit that doesn't deserve anything. Am I saying that you, Tails, are a piece of shit that does not deserve anything? No. And go back to the beginning.
Yeah, Mix. That's what I'm trying to understand. Was it just like they're reposting the clip of the kid, or they're posting more information about the kid? Because I'm not hearing like what it is. So I was just like, oh, because if it's a public stream, then it kind of doesn't make sense if that's a doxing if you put it up publicly. But to be sharing around more stuff like that, that's fucked. And especially like I'm not a parent myself. But if anyone was trying to come for my kids, do something like that, bro, it's on site. It can't run. So I completely understand what everyone uses the word crash out too loosely, man. Like he wasn't crashing out. If anything, that's rightly so, bro. It's man's kid. You don't fuck with the niggas' kids. Things like that. That's when it gets too far, too personal. You don't fuck with their mum, dad, granddad, brother, sister, niece, nephew, kid, anything. You don't fuck with people's family. And then you can't expect people to be calm and cordial and want to be polite with you when you're going to levels that's to me, it's just, that's the line too far. That is stepping way over the line, bro. That's going from the halfway line all the way straight to the goal if you like soccer.
Of this video where I played out the ending, I never said that shit in my end of my video as well. Now, if you said that, oh, hey, people are coming at me because of my video, or because of your video, Tsunami, they're attacking me, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, exactly as well, Slack Belt. That's what I mean. People just keep saying the term crashing out as like a buzzword. And I feel like that's why some people as well don't like Tails too much in that way, because I'll give it to this nigga. He says what he says. He stands on business. I think he was saying he's from Chicago, something like that. So, you know, as far as my interpretation of Chicago niggas is online, and especially in music, them niggas is on business. Is it what is the GDs, the BDs, the folk lot? They're all active. They're all on it. So you know what? People are not going to like you if you're there and you're going to back yourself as well, even when other people aren't backing you. But if it's him versus the world, he's going to take on the world, man. And you got to give that. That's a credit, bro. You got to man up. Sometimes you got to take your lumps. But it doesn't mean you ain't got to stop fighting.
That because the video did make you look like the piece of shit that you are. It did do that. Was that the intention? No. But this is a documentary. Everything you did is just out there.
I get what all y'all saying about troll infighting, but here's what y'all have to understand. I didn't start none of this shit. I'm here. I've been chilling, bro. I've been chilling, doing reacts and playing games every day. I didn't tell nobody to drop no video on me and start this shit back up, bro.
Yeah, I'm just confused, Leon, because from what I'm seeing and what people keep saying is that it's this doxing thing that's then gotten out of hand. So was there's more shit beforehand? Like, what was it? Because also as well, Son was saying that he was defending Dale. So I don't kind of get that. Like, what's the point of having a whole troll channel dedicated to messing with Dale if you want to see him do better? Like, I couldn't give a fuck if Dale does better. I want to laugh at the dude. I think the dude may be entertaining to a degree, but he's made his bed and he's got a lie in it. And his idiocy and his ego and his arrogance is his downfall. And I'm so happy to watch people fuck with him.
You will never see me make a video on another troll, no matter what they got going on. No, I know, Edge. I'm just saying, like, I get what you're saying about the troll. I get what.
Oh, sorry, I'm pausing it again. Leon, I misread your thing. I thought you was just joking, thinking that I'm a problem. But yeah, I am a problem X. No, I know about my man. He's sick, bro. I'm a London boy, born and bred. I think probably, I don't know. I think I'm maybe one of the first troll channels from London, as far as I've seen so far.
Everybody's saying about this infighting being stupid because we all troll the same nigga. So I get why people say that's dumb, bro. But I didn't start this shit.
I started it. And I'll take responsibility for that. But this is war now. We are in war. So fuck you, nigga.
I mean, like, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Son cracks me up. The way he just delivered that fuck you, nigga, that was gold.
We are in war. So fuck you, nigga.
I mean, like, I get that. I get what you're saying, Tsunami, but it's like, from my point of view, I feel like, there's people who are sensitive in this world who can't handle those kind of, comments being said. There's people who can and there's people who cannot. I don't really know I don't know roles like that, you feel me? But I'm just, like, saying in general. It's not about knowing roles to a certain extent. This isn't the internet. You need a thick skin. For a site like this, yeah, you're right. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just hopped in the server last night. And
look,
I was
son, I would have gladly had a conversation with you, bro. Either like right after that video dropped or before, bro. But I don't want to talk to you on live, bro, because I feel like you only doing it for your channel, bro.
And that's a claim he's made multiple times through all his live streams, that I'm just doing it for my channel. I can understand the point, but even when I offered the olive branch to do it privately, he still hasn't responded, and in a live stream after that, he was just talking shit. So this nigga's gonna keep lying on me. So this part 2 needs to be the definitive end. Alright? Whether he wants to talk to me privately, wants to talk to me on a stream, I don't care at this point. But this part 2 is the last part I'm gonna do on you, my nigga. Alright? You can't disprove anything that I've said. I'm gonna make this shit so airtight that you can't disprove a single thing. So do your best.
You'll keep shutting me down? Okay, bro. Because you got the power to shut me down. You hold a lot of weight in the community, bro. Niggas know who you are.
I like to think people know who I am. I like to think Tsunami is making the rounds, But honestly, that's not even important. What's important is the truth, huh? And the only reason why I said that comment about shutting him down is because I'm going to shut down every fucking lie he tells about me. And about my work. So that's all it is. That's the only reason why I've been on his live streams, is because he would always lie. So this video has to serve as the final nail on the coffin. Because
bro,
don't get me wrong,
man. What time to be alive?
Some of his points are
got
right.
The troll
Some
civil
of them are
war
just very
before
dog
GTA
shit.
6.
He talk about shutting me down like You supposed to be trying to shut Dale down. Why is your attention on me?
Because you're talking shit and you're telling lies about me. That's all that is.
I understand, bro. I'm not lying on your name. Did you or did you not lie about me pocketing the money for the Elena interview? Can you admit that you lied about that?
And I believe in that stream I said something about having to do more research, and I said that if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll own up to that, and if I'm right, I'm right. So, because I don't have the evidence, I'll just say that I was wrong. Because we can assume everything, right? Which is what they do too. And we're not them. They're not like us. So I will take this L definitively on the Elena thing. Can be resolved with an apology. But that's not him. Because he is him. So why the fuck should we help him fix his own life? Fuck that nigga. Why do you care about him making an apology so bad?
Yeah, man.
Because he's
The
a black
doxing
man?
stuff is just fucking
Because he has
wild.
so much
Like,
potential?
why does it need to
I
get
think
to
the
that point? And what's the
parasocial
point,
behavior
bro?
also
Like,
includes loving someone too
posting
much.
Tails'
I
picture
don't
and
love
stuff, like, I'm
Dale.
seeing it all on the
First
Reddit
off,
and stuff
I
like
love
that.
Dale.
Like,
Me saying
what is the point, man? What
me
does it
saying a
serve?
nigga can
He already shows his
apologize
face and
doesn't
stuff
mean,
like that. Like,
why do you want him to apologize?
trying to
so
just
bad?
what
I don't
embarrass
give a
him, get
fuck
one
if
up
he
on
do or
someone
don't.
else,
I'm
man.
just
I
saying
don't
it's
get what
possible.
the point
That's
of it
all
all
I'm
is really.
saying.
Where's it going? Besides
He's
getting
not
some
a-
clout
human.
he's
He
and
not
is
a-
YouTube
he's
views
not
and
an
that beautiful YouTube
irredeemable
ad
nigga
revenue,
like some of you niggas
what else is
think.
there?
He ain't killed nobody. Yeah, he done did some fucked up shit. He just gotta change and like, and then just because he changed don't mean that he worthy of forgiveness. But that don't mean he still can't change. Just because you say sorry don't mean that make everything better. You right, but he can still be better.
And look, yeah, it's possible. No one is saying that it isn't. It's just with everything that I found prior, plus you saying that, it all just adds up. That's the thing. When you look at everything that I document.
Wait, what's it saying? Let me quickly. Let's have a little look at these. So these are from the restream chats. Fuck it, I'm gonna pull up and catch the fade. Hey, yo, hard F slur on the screen.
It
That's
all
crazy,
just adds
no
up.
censorship.
That's the thing.
Y'all should stop watching this piss wizard. Oh my days, I've never heard that before. Is that an insult? I'm using that, bro. I am saving piss wizard is beautiful. That is a fucking banger. I'm saving that one.
When you look at everything that I documented about what you've done and put it all together, it looks bad. And there's not really any accountability that you've had for it. Tell me, what have you done to be accountable for it? You've apologized to a few big names, right? Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all you've done. And the switch up that you did, the massive switch up from, you know, I would never wish death on anybody to now wishing death on Dale.
Like I said, guys, here, this is an unbiased reaction. I'm not on either one side. I'm not informed enough about what's going on. That's why I'm asking you lot in the chat. Like, I keep myself away from all of this. Because, like I said, I ain't trying to be on Captain America or Iron Man or any of those kind of teams. I'm just watching, just seeing what's happening. And just seeing what people are saying in chat.
And all those chats that I showed, those aren't jokes, my nigga. Like, you like to obfuscate and be like, oh, it's just impossible. It can never happen. It's so outrageous. Like,
Sorry, I got to pause again. How dare you, Leon? How dare you? I would never play a disgusting character like Bison, okay? I play an honest character. I main an honest character, and her name is Sakura. And in Street Fighter 6, I main one of the most honest characters ever, and her name is Manon. Put some respect on my name. Think I'm playing Bison. Lord have mercy.
like, my nigga, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Was that a joke to you? I was joking, by the way. I was joking when I told you to shut the fuck up. Like, you see how stupid that sounds? It's very dumb. So if this is your idea of a joke, it's lame. Work on your comedy.
He's not an irredeemable nigga like some of you niggas think. He ain't killed nobody. Yeah, he done did some fucked up shit. He just gotta change and like, and then just because he changed don't mean that he worthy of forgiveness. But that don't mean he still can't change. Just because you say sorry don't mean that make everything better. You right. But he can still be better. Based off what you said, all I said was he was redeemable. What about that made me sound like an apologist, bro? Because I'm humanizing a nigga.
Can we like
y'all? But that's what I mean. That's why I used to call y'all vessels of hate, bro. Because y'all so deep rooted in y'all hate, bro, that y'all forget how to be human, bro.
Now, when we get into the grooming shit, you'll see the apologist nature come out. But shit like this is why you're an apologist, because when you form your opinion, you're not really saying that Dale is a bad person. You're saying that Dale is a person worthy of this, but we're saying that he's not. That's why we troll him relentlessly. He's not worthy of it. But you keep bringing up the opinion that he is. I've exposed in the documentary how many times you've tried to go for bat for him, so I don't want to hear it, my nigga.
Yeah, see, the things like wishing Dale death and stuff like that, man, like, it's just all too much, man. Like, we don't know Dale. We just know the stupidness that he does online, and he rightly so on a public platform like YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. He's rightly so to be clowned for it. But like when people are like, oh, I hate him, I despise him, I'm like, bro, is it really that deep, man? Like, I don't know the guy. I just see what he puts online and I can take the piss out of it. And, you know, besides the dating Elena when she was 17 and stuff, you know, wishing Broly legs, all of that kind of stuff, and he's doing those kind of crazy roasts and doing the Zero Blast stuff. That's it. That's just stuff online that we can just take the piss off. But you don't need to go through to the point of trying to find out everything about the guy and try and catch him up, bro. Just mess with the guy, keep it civil, keep it there.
Don't want to hear it. And now back to the main contention. I didn't realize at the time that his biggest problem with the video was the end of the video until the next stream I want to show you guys, but here's him watching the same fucking ending again for the second time and making his shitty conclusion.
I get it though.
The claims of others and then curiosity from me on the goals of these two individuals within said community. But my goal, personally, is to get popular and jump off of this LTG shit. Similar.
Y'all heard his goal, right? Is to get popular and jump off this troll shit. So he don't even really give a damn. But he's speaking for the trolls, though. But he's speaking for the trolls. But he wanted. He's so ready to get popular and leave this shit alone, leave this shit behind.
That's trying to be
Ross.
That's the dream, bro.
I'm not doing this YouTube shit for clout. I don't fuck about no YouTube popularity, bro.
One, he's lying. I don't have proof about this one, but I can just feel it in my heart, honestly. He cares. Second, yeah, I feel like I've been very vocal. I first started off as just a regular channel. Tsunami isn't related to Dale at all, right? My name's not Talesofdale or any shit like that. My name is my name. I am Tsunami. Part of my arc right now is this troll shit. That's a part of my arc. That's what I'm gonna do. Until I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. But that's me. Whether you fuck with me or not because of that, that's up to you. Whether you fuck with him or not, it's up to y'all. But while I'm here in this community, and hopefully part of any community that I'm in, I want to be someone that can be accountable and accounted on. I would like that. That's what I want to be. Whether I'm away from this troll shit or not, whether I come back or whatever, it doesn't matter to me, because I want to be a fixture in the community as someone that is reasonable, accountable, and fair. I have my opinions. I want to talk my shit. I promise you I'm a shit talker, instigator, whatever you want to call it, but I want fairness. I do.
See, this stuff, like, I don't really get when people are like, yeah, I want to get popular through trolling Dale and then do my own thing. It's never gonna happen. Like, the whole point people are locked in, the whole point people here now in the stream, the whole point people have been supporting the Raider channel so much is because we're here to troll Dale. Like, maybe I'll play some streams, I'll play some games on stream as well, just to give people some time to hang out and, you know, maybe react to some Dale videos. But I'm not trying to take this and then transform the channel and start doing something different. This whole channel is just about the trolling. The audience isn't going to resonate with me going to something else. Like, I've got multiple YouTube channels as well. That's the thing. People think I just do this trolling just like full time. It's not. Like, I've been trolling Dale on and off since like 2018 or so. I used to have some old channels. I also have channels that I run professionally that earn like a nice amount off of YouTube. It's, you know, it's easy to do. But the reason people are here for this channel is for trolling Dale. I'm not going to try and take it and translate it onto, you know, like a Twitch stream, really. There's just keep it to your videos, keep it to YouTube, and give people what they want. Because if I started uploading like tomorrow, I didn't fucking know, like baking videos and fucking cooking and shit, no one's gonna give a fuck. No matter how many videos you put out, no matter how much you try to push it, We're here to troll Dale. Keep it nice and simple. Keep it easy. When you start thinking like fucking Gurren Lagann, put your drill to the heaven and see beyond the clouds and all that bullshit, man. No, like, it's chill. It's easy. We're here to laugh at the 40-year-old locale in 123k now debt. That's all we need, man. Peace, love, unity. We have one common target, one common goal. Don't need to go at each other's necks, because now you're just getting bored, and now it's turned into a soap opera. Like, I feel like I'm watching EastEnders. If anyone who's not from the European side knows what EastEnders is, it's like a soap opera sitcom, not sitcom because it's a drama, but similar kind of thing we watch over here.
So that's my goal. That's my reasoning, and whether you guys like it or not, it's up to you. You know, don't let that fact deter the facts that I'm saying. Now, another point that I brought up, right? That was, I wouldn't say the reason why I did this, but it's a good indicator to what we need as a community. When he started posting that Antonia picture, right? When he started to post that picture, I was making the comment that, yeah, this is reaching levels of illegal. Because while I know he did not get the picture, like he wasn't the one that made the picture, he is the one that helped to circulate the photo. And when you add in all the speculation about, is she of age, is she older, is she younger, it's a sticky situation that honestly puts all of us in danger.
All right,
I'm just gonna say
listen. You said I don't know Antonia is an underage girl for a fact, right? Well, let me break history down for you, right? This nigga's going on record and says he wants shiny pennies, right? Right? What the fuck? He then went on record to say that Antonio was 27, correct? And then went on another stream and said women start deteriorating around 27, right? Come on, bro. We know this nigga don't like older women, bro. We know this nigga don't like women past 25, bro. He said that.
You don't like women his age.
He said that he will never date. He said he will never date over 25.
If I'm 60 and I land an 18-year-old bitch, nigga, I'm gonna do it.
If she was of legal age, he would have fucking nipped it in the bud. He would not be hiding her. When the picture of him and her got leaked at Target, he didn't even address the fact that he was there with her. When the picture of them got leaked at the gym, he didn't even address her in the picture. He didn't say, niggas taking a picture of me and my girlfriend at the gym, these niggas weird. He didn't say none of that.
So does that make it okay? First of all, his reasoning is stupid. Very stupid. It's just assumption on assumption on assumption. But second, does that make it okay then to circulate the photo under the guise of trying to protect the girl? Like, come on.
He said she was 27 and then the picture leaked. Everybody said she did not look fucking 27.
She's like,
he said, baby, you want my lunch?
Short as shit.
So kind of off topic, maybe on topic, but most women these days, they don't look their age. If you ask me, I'm talking like even high schoolers. You see some high schoolers, you're like, oh wow, she must be like 20. Turns out she's 18 or 17 even. Like you don't know these days. You actually don't know. I blame the media personally, but that's a whole different conversation. But ultimately, you can't just assume someone's age just by looking at them. You need proof. I'm talking birth certificate, photo ID. You need some kind of proof because you can't just guess. And word of mouth is not enough anymore.
Trying to hold me accountable for what? Like you said, you gonna be the one to hold people accountable. What are you holding me accountable for?
No, I don't think I answered the question correctly when I was talking to him. But to answer the question now, just holding you accountable for the things you said and the things you did. The things you said and did rubbed a lot of people off the wrong way. It kind of just flew under the radar. You were doing so many videos with Rose, right? So many videos with Rose. And at a certain point, the question was asked, and the question has been brought up. What's the point? Are you just using Rose? Is Rose just using you? Like, was there grifting involved? I did the video out of the curiosity in my heart, right? And also because of those messages that I showed before that about someone saying that you're not good or anything like that. I was curious. A lot of things came to me and made me curious. It wasn't just one single incident. So I'm holding you accountable for everything I researched, everything I saw. You don't like that, and this is how you respond to the criticism. It is what it is. But it doesn't mean I'm just gonna sit back and be nice anymore. That does not mean that. If this is a civil war, then this is a civil war. Alright, so when it came to Rose and her interview that I had with her, we talked a lot. It was a good interview. Besides the laggy stream, I thought it was fantastic. The biggest concerns from everyone in the community was the reason why she was in the community. I think she did well in explaining it, but I also just want to bring to the attention before we get into the clips. We don't know the relationship between these two, but just imagine that you have someone that you were with, you have a kid together, the person denies the kid, right? Talk shit about them in a public platform, and unfortunately everyone else around you is aware of what this person is saying. Now this could be as simple as a Facebook, like someone on Facebook that you met and they're friends with everybody that you know. It could be as simple as that, or as complex as the Rose and LTG situation. So my personal 2 cents, I don't think it's a big deal. She's confident in what she's done. Nothing has drastically changed, even with all this stuff that's coming out, even with my own documentary. She has lived a consistent life. She just adds this troll shit because she wants a way to get back at Dale. And can I blame her for that? I don't blame her for that. Can we blame her for that as a community? I don't think so. But I understand the concerns that everyone has had. Personally, past the questions that I ask, it's not even my concern anymore. She can do what she wants. It's her child, it's her life, it's her relationship, it's her personal connection with Dale, right? If she wants to utilize us to get back at him, I don't see what the issue is, unless she's doing things that incriminate innocent people. If she wants to take the risk, if she wants to put herself into that, that's on her. No disrespect to her, all respect if anything. But just like Tails, she should be held to the same accountability. Everyone should. So if anything happens, trust I'll say something. But yes, so since the King Sly T interview, the last one, how have things been?
I would say about the same. Not too much has changed as far as, well, one thing kind of changed, but I can't really speak on that. But nothing major has happened. I can see where people are like, oh, he's trying to gatekeep, and I can also see where Tails is coming from, because I don't think he was trying to like gatekeep me. I think he was literally just trying to look out for me. Some people are thinking I'm being too reckless when I'm in stream, but it's okay for everyone else to talk bad, but I can't.
I guess it's only because you are in a unique position, because you are LTG's baby mama. That's not something that anyone in the community can say. And because of that position, there's just that innate fear. Because honestly, when I looked throughout all the interviews, besides your child's name being, utilized a few times, and that one guy that was circulating the pictures, I don't really see anything that's been too harmful. I don't think you've leaked anything that's really invited people to do anything else. But there's always going to be that worry because there is a child involved. End of the day, there's always going to be some concern. Not that it's warranted, but it's just going to exist, honestly.
I haven't called, I don't know, maybe I have called him out of his name maybe a few times, but I don't know. I guess it's upsetting that, like, I'm not allowed to be upset, but everyone else can say all these things, and I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
What you put in the video, I don't know what else there was out there, but I kind of understand where Tails is coming from, because he wanted to support and he wanted to just put it out there. I don't know, you know, I felt more positivity from him, and nobody's ever tried to like be weird with me at all. And also the simping thing, Tails has never simped on a DM or anything. Like he's very respectful, straight to the point. I don't know what happened.
Bro, one thing I'll say is, man, can we like crowdfund to get Rose some good equipment, man? Because all these interviews, there's something. Or it's probably just only does it off the phone, really. To be honest, that's all you need. But I'm sure we can get a little Yeti. You know what I mean?
Outside of any streams, if I'm in the stream and I'm just watching, I don't know. But towards me, he's never been disrespectful, and I'm going to say that for everyone, anyone in my messages have absolutely been respectful. So I know that was spoken relating to me and him, but yeah.
No, it was, and I mean, I did bring up with the whole Tails thing, and he is a major part of the video. I guess the only thing I want to say about that is I don't disagree with you on the one part that maybe he was doing it out of respect. I just think he should be able to handle criticism. That's all. But it's not truly about Tails. So let me just move on.
I'm hoping to get him to stop being disrespectful to female daughters, or talking about daughters. Let's say that. Sorry, female daughters.
You're fine, and I hope you succeed in that goal. Honestly, because that's going to be a tough one. But I want to ask you: do you think that goal would be achieved if he got his Twitch banned?
Maybe not, because if he got his Twitch ban platform, and he would continue, whether or not his viewership would suffer, I don't know. I don't know all the logistics of his personal viewership. I mean, I don't understand a lot of that stuff. But if he says he has the fans that he has, if he does get banned, he will move to a different platform, and a lot of those people will move with him, and he'll continue to keep saying everything he's saying now, unless the platform is way more strict on like hate speech.
Wait. I'm gonna skip a little bit into this because I've seen this interview before, and yeah, like just I can't bother to sit through it again. So I hope you guys don't mind. Let's just see what it's saying.
Girl,
when it was in a private establishment, which is already
so then this is talking about the Antonia, I think, thing at the gym that she did,
and not care about the consequences. I think that's my biggest concern, especially that's what I really
unauthentic.
Yeah,
I hate using the word authentic because Gail uses it all the time. It's annoying, but I will use it anyways.
No, it's a good word. It's fair. That's how I felt. That's how I felt to me.
Okay, yeah. So how about as a community, like, you know, we can agree to, okay, so in the future, if something like this.
Thing is, like, in the grand scheme, you can't really even get Dale like banned off of the internet. That's the thing. People want him banned off of platforms, yeah, but like YouTube, yeah, I'm saying that push that the ban evasion channel, report that, because this nigga's banned from YouTube and he's not allowed to have a channel. So him trying to be like, yeah, it's my authentic plug channel on my clippers. So you're telling me that this channel just randomly out of nowhere uploads and monetizes videos on you, and you're telling us you ain't claiming a penny? And as well, do you guys remember when, or I don't know if you lot have seen, some of you might not be too deep into the lore with the troll stuff, but Dale fucking accidentally showed his screen when he was logged into the ban evasion channel, and he had all of my videos in a row in the content ID match because he was trying to flag him. And his flags did nothing, bro, because he can't admit to owning the content uploaded on that YouTube channel, because that means he has to be involved with it, and that means he owns the channel, which means YouTube is going to delete it instantly. So it was just so funny seeing all my videos there, and no matter what this nigga tries, these videos ain't going nowhere. He's saying that he has quote unquote something for the trolls, and he's trying to get some content ID, like OnlyFans management kind of page that takes things down. But this dude is banned off YouTube. A lot of what he says is against TOS, so he has no foot to stand on. He keeps saying he's going to sue YouTube, and that is not happening, bro. He has not got the money. This guy is in minus 121k debt. He has a minus 51k net worth. That is crazy, dude. I can drop a 20p, bro. You can drop a quarter, and that is worth more than what Dale is right now. Why do you think he's begging so hard for these fucking Turkish candies, bro? These gifted subs. Because he has nothing. All he can do is shout into the void and have to stream fighting games that he hates. He's back on Street Fighter 6. How long has he been saying no fighting games, suspended indefinitely, I'm never playing Street Fighter 6 again until like Elena comes out? Nope. But this dude's back down to like 2,800 subs. And he's just about crawling to get around 30 session subs. I've gotten more memberships in my streams here from people dropping them than he has in his streams for a week. We have over about 170 members now because we've had some crazy candy donations. And that's more than this dude's gotten in a week.
Were to happen, say he has another girl. So are we in senses of, are we all on the same page as far as if we see this female, we don't circulate her picture? Or if you circulate the picture, are you going to blur her face out? Or, you know what I mean? Like, if everyone can get on the same page as far as like, well, where do we draw the limits? Because I was doxxed and my face was put out there. Mm-hmm. My daughter's school picture was put out there.
Wait, that as well?
Yeah.
Yes,
I saw it.
That's what I'm saying. I would hope that we would not circulate photos like that, because these are innocent people. End of the day, your daughter, 100% innocent. Antonia, innocent. I just feel like doing all this just to what, hurt Dale? I don't think that's worth it. I think that goes against what we're trying to do.
But here's another look at it too. I'm gonna guarantee a majority of people are very curious and want to know what this female looks like, right? Am I wrong? Like,
yeah, no, for all the reasons, unfortunately, yeah.
Oh shoot, got turned off. So that curiosity moves people to I can't think of the word. It moves people to.
All right, wait. Let me put this. Fucking hell, bro. My chat is absolutely dying. But you know, it's so hard because I'm a broke, sexless dickhead in my basement who does nothing but stalk Dale all day. Oh, I can't afford the new chair that's getting delivered in a few days. But you know, I hopefully I'll live because I'm begging for these candies. And so to help myself get more candies, I'm going to put this in ×2 so we don't have to listen to this whole conversation. Guys, should I put it on 0.5 or 0.25?
Want to find things. But like, how do we quench that curiosity without like being invasive? You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's crazy. I put it in 2 times speed and it's still sounding the same.
I don't know why I'm saying this and where it's leading to.
No, I didn't. We just got into a discussion about it, honestly.
So what you're thinking is we need to, as a community, make sure that we have more privacy for anyone that's involved.
Mm-hmm. Let's say with the documents that were leaked about for your case, everything could have been annexed except, Dale's information, maybe, the fact that it says child support, all that stuff could have been kept there, but your information didn't have to be there at all. The purpose was just to hurt Dale and say that he had a kid. Everything else was unnecessary. If we can censor shit like that, from the moment we get the information, then we should be good. Let's say and do a lot of things.
What's happened with this video? It keeps going to like black screen. I don't know if he's done that on purpose or what's happened to his export.
It's recklessly.
Has YouTube removed it? Because I know Nintendo's been acting really weird. I don't know what's going on. Let me skip forward.
A critique.
Okay, no, this is still the thing.
That could be made.
All right, cool. Let me just skip forward. Just forget this call, man.
Okay. But if you haven't,
I've listened to this call just enough,
for their permission
and I watched this video.
Picture or
no hate to Sun, but just it does go on for a little bit, so we'll bring it forward.
Conversation. So I'm very happy that I was able to have it. Thank you, Rose, once again for talking to me.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering. I wasn't sure if
though,
something was just
the whole thing on my channel, by the way.
My channel was glitching out.
The whole gist of that interview, we essentially were sharing ideas on what the community can do better and how we can look forward in the future when it comes to shit like this. That
I've been having my graphics card as well update. Nvidia has changed their GeForce app to now like the Nvidia app or something, and I swear to God, it's fucked up like 70% of my games right now. So I just want to make sure. I thought shit was bugging out.
essentially harms anybody that's within its path, you know? Like, I mentioned earlier that when the documents got leaked with Rose, right? The only intention, the only goal was to hurt Dale. So everything else shouldn't have been put there. You could have kept Dale's name. You could have kept the things that said that, oh, this nigga's a father. Like, everything that incriminated him, you could have had that. You didn't have to include the baby mama at all. You didn't have to include the daughter. You didn't have to include names that weren't Dale's name that we know as a community that hates him. So when it comes to certain leaks like that, I think if we have a better way to filter it, a better way to get the information and then leak it, because unfortunately, shit's gonna leak. That just is what it is. But it doesn't mean that we have to be the ones to make it worse. We can do our best to save face and to fix things, because what's the goal of the community? I truly want to ask that question. That's the whole purpose, I think, of the second interview. What's the goal of the community? 6 Eric and his community, they got him arrested. They got eyes on this nigga now, as they should be, because he does all this PDF shit.
Oh yeah, bro. The 6 Arakan stuff was fucking crazy. So, for those of you who don't know, or you can't hear from my fucking voice, I'm British, of course. I'm London, and I live in the same area as 6. And I see him about sometimes, and it's so funny seeing him without the mask. Because he does all of this crazy stuff online, and he's just like Dale, man. He's a little neek online. He'll come to these local tournaments. We've got a place called, he's been to a place called Meltdown before, which is like they do Smash tournaments, Street Fighter, all of that. And just, he got arrested and put away to Islington police station. And so he got accused of all this mad PDF stuff. Don't think any of it's true, but he just likes to troll online and say all this crazy stuff, and people were swatting him. Well, I don't know if it was swatting really, but something happened. He was on stream, and basically police started just banging up the door, and then just stream ended. And he started doing a GoFundMe for some fucking new PC parts, because the police had to take his hard drives and everything to scour them.
Right? Boogie and Wings are put on display every day on LolCal Live, or whatever that TV show is that they have on YouTube. Their punishment comes in various ways. I don't know. DSP, he got his shit leaked, and barely anybody supports him. He still gets support, unfortunately, but that's a different battle. What's the goal with Low Tier God? Because we mentioned it before, even if we take him down his Twitch channel, he's still going to have his audience, he's still going to bring his audience wherever he needs to bring them, and spew the same shit. So what are we trying to do? Is the goal for him to do Grand Canyon arc, or is the goal for him to be gone and irrelevant? That's what we need to figure out. One thing I have to mention as well, King Sly T, he hosted a debate with Aubrey, Ghost, Talesofdale, and I guess some other niggas. I don't know who they are, but big ups to King Sly, per usual. In this video, what I didn't like about Tales was all the ad hominem attacks. And that's what he likes to do when he's cornered and when he has nothing else really to say. He will attack who you are as a person. Similar to what Dale does. But it's not exclusive to Dale.
So who's this Ibuki person you lot are talking about? Is it someone else on Rumble? Are they known as well? Are they faceless? Because if someone's faceless, then fuck 'em, bro. People will say whatever they want behind the PFP.
A lot of people do this when they have no argument and they know that they're wrong. He will attack you as a person. That's the only way he can discredit you, and then that's it. You know? Then your argument's null and void, because what? He's checking if you're black. You know, he's calling you a whore. He's just saying and doing all these things to make you look bad. Make you look goofy, right? And then that's it. The argument never gets solved. The bigger issue that we're talking about never gets displayed. Like, it's retarded. It's the stupidest shit. But it is what it is. A lot of people like to attack like that. A lot of people like to base their arguments off of the insults. That's why with people like him, you just have to be factual and stay grounded in the facts. If you obfuscate, if you say anything like, oh, I think, or I might be, or if you even question what you're about to say, you lose, because then you're going to be attacked on your character, and then your integrity comes into play, and then people are like, what the fuck? So
99% of these people are autistic. Stop. Come be the autist up.
Right, like what's so hard about that? Like, I say I'm autistic. Like, I have no problem saying that.
Jump the autist then. See, he'll talk to Tails. See, that's what I'm saying. There
He
ain't
said
no
he'll talk to
way.
Tails.
Fam,
I can get.
I literally spoke to Talesofdale, and Tails been saying that he wanted to talk to Max, but Max don't want to talk to him. This was a while ago, to be fair.
It's in that video that's a Tsunami dude made. It's in that video, I believe.
Son Tsunami put it in the video. Oh wait, Max worked on the video with them.
Okay, so I gotta clear up this claim. Max didn't work on the video with me. Max didn't work on the video with me. I know who worked on the video with me, obviously, but I can't tell you who it is. I don't know. I feel like they don't want me to reveal themselves. I don't know. But Max didn't work on me with the video. I can tell you who didn't work on me with the video, okay? The video was mainly myself taking time out of my day, researching, watching interviews, watching live streams. That was me. All that was mainly me. I got a source that helped me gather the information, make a timeline, but besides that, it was just Son Tsunami.
Oh my god.
He just put.
Oh, see, now he just said he would talk to him. I bring him up here, and now he's saying we gotta go somewhere else.
What the fuck do I gotta?
Why do we gotta go to someone else's stream? Why do we gotta go to somebody else's stream?
Max want a therapy session, bro.
All right, so it's kind of late in the video, but no one is safe. So Max, I also gave you the chance to talk about your experience with Tails. Remember that DM on Twitter? You can't keep this ducking and hiding game, my nigga. You can't keep doing this. Don't use my name. Don't use anybody else's name in order to push your agenda. You gotta talk. You gotta talk. Don't use us as your speaking figures, my guy, because we are humans too. All right? I got a lot of shit I can say to Tails myself. He's a pussy. He's ducking me, and that is what it is. But you can't be ducking everybody and starting beef with everybody. That looks bad, man. Come on.
Milkshake, I'm finna roll up too. This
Oh,
is
y'all
interesting.
bored? Why you drag me into this shit, bro? I'm laying down. I'm enjoying my night.
Where you
Hold
dragging
on,
me?
Fuck, bro.
hold on. Yo, Tails, I gotta see why. What is with Aubrey? What is going on?
Oh no, I ain't got.
Man, like stuff like that, like you're saying, where positive stuff about Dale, bro. Come on, man. We know why we are here. We know what the audience is here for. No one wants to hear good shit about Dale. No one wants to be talking about how there's a light inside of him that is really just, it's a shame he can't get it out. Nigga, we're here to take the piss out of him. You know what you're here for. You know what the community is about. Just own it. All these people try to get all like on the moral high ground of, yeah, well, I'm not as bad as these other trolls because, I'm really, just trying to help Dale. Nah, bro. We're here for one reason only. The reason people click on the titles where we're chatting shit about Dale is because those are what generate the clicks. When you post the positive titles, nothing happens. It's just how it is. And there's no moral high ground, man. You can't have a moral high ground when you are literally trying to be in a community of trolling. Like, the kind of by definition is trolling not immoral. You know what I mean? It's jeering at someone, which people would call mean, people would call rude, but we're jeering at someone who deserves it. So you can't really be on your best behavior when you're trying to take the piss out of someone. It's just very simple.
Got no real problem with Aubrey. I just had to say that.
All right, hold on.
No, I heard she was in some Tsunami chat talking shit about me.
We're gonna find
I don't even know these motherfuckers to be talking shit about them. Not lying on you, bro.
Hold on.
All right, so essentially, this is how the debate starts, though. It starts off with Max and Tails. Max calling out Tails. Tails is now in the call. And then someone mentions about Aubrey. Now Aubrey's in the call, and let's just play the highlights and comment where we need to comment.
go from, he's talked a lot of shit. He's talked a lot of shit about other people, and then turns around when he's like, if he's confronted by anybody that has a problem with what he's saying, he just says, no, I'm cool with that person. No. And I don't like that shit. And
so can you tell me, can you tell me who I talk shit about?
let's see, you did about MO God knows how many times. You've pulled the race card about it, saying
listen. So if I...
Strike one. Now, I'm not gonna do this again when he interrupts, but you see, he asks her a question, she starts to answer the question, the nigga immediately interrupts her. This is a tactic that people do when they don't have anything good. They will just attack, they will dismantle your points into smaller points, right? And then they'll just attack each point. When it's the bigger picture, she's telling you that you talk shit. Look, I promise you, whatever his fucking response is gonna be, it's gonna be stupid.
Okay, so if I could pull up demos of me and Mo talking and we actually cool, will you still believe that?
Stupid and irrelevant, because the point was that you talk shit about people and then you turn around and say you're cool. Like, you still talk shit. Even if it's true that you're cool, you're still shit talking for no reason and just being a snake in front of these people. Behind them, in front of them, like that's the whole fucking point of what she was saying, but whatever. Anyway, let's just let it play.
Yeah, because listen.
Because
everybody...
see, this the thing. Y'all only speak on the fucking
I just want to say
retarded
that this
autism
female
videos
standing
y'all
on
be
business,
watching.
Max, and
Y'all
you
don't
ran
even
it.
know
No,
what's going
I've
behind
actually
the
heard
scenes.
you say it. I've actually heard you talk shit, and then
do you know the relationship that me and Mo have off this internet shit?
Wait,
Yes or no?
Hold on.
I can't explain anything.
Wait, Dale, let her go. Let me lay it all out, Aubrey, and then Tails, you gonna respond. Go ahead.
And just a side note, why do you think Trump won the election versus Hillary? Because he was doing the same tactic. He was interrupting her, but every interruption he did, favor of the crowd. People were like, oh, fuck yeah. Whoa, what a great zinger. It's the same tactic, and it's worked for so many people in America. Being toxic trash works.
Lay it all out. You said with Amo he was talking trash, and what else?
Sallow, for example, he accused him of trying to get with Rose, and that's complete bullshit. I guess it was like his first time ever meeting him. He doesn't know. I don't know. But Sallow's not that type of dude. And, well, even when he would turn around and say, no, me and Mo are cool, he would literally, like, say it in the same breath almost. Like, Mo is full of hatred and has a heart full of hate and darkness. And there's a clip of that too. And then he's like, no, but we're cool. And then when people would go and tell Mo that he's saying all of this, like when he crashed out on the stream that's now deleted, he like basically Mo's like, no, we're cool. And then everybody's like, well, why don't you go over and listen to what he's saying now? And then as soon as he clicked it on, he turned it off because he heard y'all talking shit about his diet, saying stupid shit like about how it's hypertensive and all of this. And he's just like, no, I don't have time for that. I'm not entertaining that. And just like he didn't have a clue that you had any issue with him. So that's why he said, yeah, we're cool. And every time anybody tried to tell him, it wasn't like anything he wanted to really concern himself about. But he was under the impression y'all were cool. And I'm trying to think of something else now.
I would have said, Tsunami, but there were a few other people. There's also Chronicle Studios and Chiba Gaming. Granted, him and Chiba are cool now. It's important that I say that, right? To be factual. But he did apologize, even though Tails did make fun of his voice and made fun of him, a lot. But I'm glad that they're cool, right?
Oh, shit. Well, let's watch it, bro. It's cool.
But I've been meaning to ask you, and I don't want.
You hear how these niggas talk, bro? They don't even have bass in it. I've been meaning to ask you. Fucking dork ass nigga, I'd choke your little skinny ass
bring this up.
Oh, when you saw me say something in Emo's chat, basically about when you were talking shit about Emo once again, and we were trying to tell Emo, you called me out.
Yo, wait, what's that? What's that saying? Out to Divine as well. Just realized you're in chat. Fucking love your videos as well, man. Keep the shit up. Defending a 29-year-old getting raised with a 16-year-old. said the 16-year-old should know better. Nah, nigga. How, bro? Nah, like, what?
In your stream saying that you didn't have that you defended me, and then your whole chat turned into like a degenerate fucking I've been on the internet for a long time. I've been insulted by my looks. I've been, you know, just anything that any like incel could come up with to attack me, and your chat doesn't know anything about me, what I look like, and they like that is the most. Your chat is the most degenerate dick suckers I've ever seen.
Damn. All right, go ahead, Tails. Go ahead. Get your bars off, King.
All right, so I think her argument was strong at the start because she was calling him out for talking shit and then pretending to be cool with these people. And
nah, man, like the thing is, I don't know. Yeah, like what is it? What's the state laws then? Because I know you lot in America switch it from place to place. Like at least here in England, the norm. Well, just I'm not saying the average. There is only one, but the age of consent is 16. So while that stuff is noncy, you're not gonna get banged up like you would if it happened in America or some other places. But like even then, bro, when I see some people, especially see online, man, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm like 29 and I'm chatting to a 19-year-old, bruh, nope, no way you should be going below a 2. It does not matter none of this bullshit where it's like, oh yeah, if I can land a young girl, I'll definitely do it. No, bro. Grow up. Be a proper man. Stop hanging around the fucking people that young. It's like with your car, man. I'm not getting insured on anything that isn't at least a 2.2 litre. Can't go down to a 1.8. Can't go down to a 1.7. Definitely not down to a 1.6. Even if the car is good to drive and it's ready to go, you got to be at least coming down to at least a 2.2. Minimum, bro. Minimum. I ain't getting insured on anything under.
And all that, but still, you know, it's a shit talker, right? But then it kind of got weak towards the end because it became a little bit more personal. And that's the one thing you can't do when you debate. You can't make it personal. Because the minute you make it personal, unless your personal argument fuels into your overall argument, you're always going to run into trouble. So this is what allows people that do ad hominem attacks to flourish. This is why you got to be careful.
I was just letting it go, man. Like, goddamn. Okay, so first off, with the MO thing, y'all was you said y'all would go to his chat and tell him what I'm saying, and every time you did it, he would say, "No, me and Tails is cool." So why in the fuck y'all can't get it through y'all thick autistic skulls that maybe he's telling the truth and we are cool, and he's not getting in his feelings about some shit I'm saying because he know what's up? But y'all like a bunch of fucking preschools. Teacher. He said this about you. Teacher. No, I let you talk. Now you gotta let me finish.
Yeah. Keep going.
Ironic, coming from him, but let's hear out the rest of the argument.
You going off videos you've seen. The shit with Salo. Will was there for that. Will no. You gotta let me talk.
Yeah.
I let you talk. You gotta let me talk, man.
Again, very, very, very ironic, but hey.
Let him go.
Will, when that Solo shit happened, did I not clearly state that I was joking?
You did. Okay? So the thing is, with that situation, I just thought it was like a roast. I just thought it was like a goofy ass roast. I didn't take it seriously. That's why I said what I said.
All right. So now, before we get into the whole using jokes as a deflection to really mask how you feel, pussy ass niggas, let's play that clip from the SOS debate where he was quote unquote joking.
Bro, who said I wanted Rose? What do you niggas get this conception from? Bro. Because I want to help the lady that I want to fuck her, bro.
Tails. Listen.
When I tell you niggas every day I have a girlfriend, bro. I'm not thirsty, bro. I wasn't thirsting on her like Solo and them niggas, bro.
That's all.
I keep it cool and fucking with shorty, bro.
Salo wasn't thirsting on her.
You can try on Palmdale. I was thirsting at the beginning, bro.
Everybody else is cool. I don't like Palmdale. I timed his ass out.
You a vessel. That's all right, bro. You got Griffith as your profile picture, bro. You clearly.
So I'm waiting for the part where you said it was a joke. No, because I was waiting for that part, my nigga. You said it was a joke. When did you say it was a joke, bitch ass nigga?
So, and I thought how you said it was fucking
It
hilarious.
was.
I
a
still think
joke
how
that
you
he
said it
took.
was funny. But I
Yeah.
think
But
yeah. So
then,
you
but
said you
then
were
when I
joking.
found
You said
out he
you
got
were.
offended by it, did I not immediately?
Yes, you apologize after you got called out for being a piece of shit. Yeah, very simple. And his apology was shit.
You from what I've seen, you apologized about it. From what I've seen, yeah.
Because the intention was not to offend him. I was joking, and if he got offended, I said my bad.
So you see how that sounds so much better to say than to say, oh, well, I was being serious when I said that. Sorry, Salo, I was being a piece of shit. It is what it is. He can't admit that he is what he is. Tails can't admit that he's a coward, bitch-ass nigga that has to backtrack what he says when he offends anybody bigger than him. If you're below Tails in any capacity, that's when this nigga gets big. That's when he's the tough guy. That's when he's Talesofdale. Man, coward ass nigga, man. But alright, so we clocked him on the lie. Let's continue.
And for you saying my chat is the most degenerate dick sucker chat because they hurt your little fucking fragile feelings because they might have said something about your weight. If you not fat, Amy, then it shouldn't matter if somebody calls you fat, right, Amy?
No, that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about.
You just said you 100. You just said you 115 pounds.
Yep.
So why are
5
you
foot even,
getting offended? What
115.
my chat's saying? It's the fucking internet. It's the internet. So why are you so sensitive? It's the internet. It's the chat.
Shows
You
how
had a nigga
stupid
stalking
your
you.
fucking dick
This is
suckers
base level shit.
And again, this goes back into my earlier point about not making it personal. Because when you are debating somebody and you make it personal, arguments like that are hard to fight. How can you fight that argument, truly? I know she said at the end, this is just to show how stupid the chat is, but that's not a statement based on anything factual. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get this nigga on the facts. If you don't get him on the facts, then he's just gonna do what he just did in the video. He's gonna make it personal, and unfortunately, he's good at that.
Wow. My bad. My inner Chicago coming out. I'm sorry. My inner Chicago coming out. I'm sorry.
Fucking bitch.
Let her talk, bro.
Yeah, let her go.
Oh, somebody's mad. That ain't hurt. You just said you got a house, a car, a job. You should be all right then. What the fuck you crying for?
I wasn't crying. It's just that you wanted me to come in the call to come.
All right. Okay, Amy. All right, Amy. I get it. I'm sorry.
Listen. Oh man.
So we got pedophiles. So we got pedophiles and pedophile supporters pulling up before a normal functioning human being. That's not a sound.
Oh my God.
We don't know if Max
Wait,
is a
Dakota pulled up.
Come on, now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't really know if
I don't
he is
think
or
Max
not.
is
Technically.
normal and functioning.
Oh, the gang's we're gonna watch you. Say whatever you gotta say up here. We're good. Ghost. How you doing?
Oh my bad. I didn't even know bro was here.
No. It's good. He's here. Last time I was in a call with you and Taz, y'all argued over hypocrisy of something about Dale's mom's ass.
I'm for talking about a nigga mom and I'm a troll.
Doing something like Dale.
I'm wrong for talking about a nigga's mom and I'm a troll.
No, I never said you were wrong for that.
So okay,
I never said that. It was a hypocrisy point. Are you listening? I was bringing up your hypocrisy.
What hypocrisy?
You called some trolls like Dale, they act like Dale, but you did something that Dale did before.
Bro, Leon, just get yourself on your phone, get CapCut on your phone, clip them Dale videos, bro. How many subs are you on right now, man? You gotta be close. Yeah, 832, bro. I know that it's hard if the PC's blown up. Never know what happens. Whatever's gotten into the walls, into the wires. Just get that grind on, bro. You're almost there, man. If anyone hasn't as well, anyone ain't subscribed to Leon as well, be sure to check out his channel. Great content over there. Do not want to miss it. Support the boy.
And I was pointing out, are you
what? Talk about a nigga mom?
Yeah.
Did Dale invent talking about niggas' moms?
Are you retarded or something?
It's a show. So listen, it's a show called Your. It's a show called Your Mama.
Your Mama.
It's a show called Your Mama.
Yes.
Are those niggas like Dale? Are those niggas like Dale?
You're not doing it like Dale. You were rating his mom.
What are you talking about, my dude?
Did it like his viewers. You're right.
Is the nigga that made Your Mama like Dale because he talked about niggas' mamas?
I have the raw stream still.
I said his mama got a fat ass, bro. Like, how does that make me like?
What? He said Dale's mom's got a dumpy. Oh, shit, man. This stuff, these fucking Discord calls are fucking cracking me up, man. I don't think I could survive in this drama, man. I do not think I could do it. I think I would lose my head. Because trying to talk and argue with people, especially over like delay fucking talking, like on Discord, I can't even talk to my friends normally playing fucking Lethal Company or something without having a problem trying to get my point across. Trying to argue and trying to keep my brain going, and especially keep myself focused on my point, fuck all of that.
Exactly. No, I did it was because Dale did that to other viewers' moms. That's my point.
Bro,
it's not
he's
like your mom
he's
thing.
not the
He
first
did it,
nigga.
Now you can see where I put in my touch, but the names were crossed out, thankfully, but he does fully show the mom's face. This photo barely even shows Dale's face, but the mom's face was fully exposed for no reason. But let's see why Tales did it. Why did Tales take the time to pull up this picture of LTG? Is it because it says that he's 32, which confirms that he's at least above 30, even though we know he's 40? What's the reason?
Make sure y'all troll that nigga extra hard for me when he go live. Talk about how thick his mama is. Talk about Casablanca. He gonna be pissed at me, bro. He thought I went away. He gonna be pissed.
Now forgive me if I sound a bit like an apologist, but I would be pissed too if you dox my mom, my nigga. It's not exclusive to Dale at this point. So it's like, why are you doing this? Why? Because this is trolling. Hey, this is trolling 100%. But this is doxing. The one thing that you're against, right? And now we see why. We see why he was okay with himself being doxed or any troll being doxed, because what he's doing is doxing. He was doxing from the start. Doxing since the fucking beginning. So they didn't mention that in the argument, in the debate, but I feel like I had to be mentioned. It's very important. But let's get back to the core.
I never really got the answer.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain it.
You're not allowed to say Dale's mom has a
dumbass
fat
nigga. Let me
ass.
explain. Let me explain.
You got a fat ass.
I wasn't saying you weren't allowed. I was just calling you a liar. I said you just lied.
All right, explain.
It's like,
having a fat ass.
Something about ass and something. Go.
All right. So the reason why I wanted to talk to Tails back then was because he talked about me, and he addressed a claim that I said once on his moral stream, the Tails versus SOS open debate shit. Yeah, where he's completely moral to every single argument and entire thing, moral all types of shit.
What the fuck?
Okay, so for everyone that's in the audience that doesn't know what that word means, let me explain. To have morality is to know what is right and what is wrong, and your own morality is based on the actions you do and what you say, right? So it can be good, it can be bad, whatever. The extra part is the action of placing too much morality. That's what it is. So if you are moral effing, right, it means that you are pushing down your own ideas of morality down someone's throat in a way.
What I'm just not getting is like, what's the end goal? If Tails is gone, what are we gaining? What are we losing? Nothing's like happening really to the community. We're an online community. Like, unless it's kind of something that affects the Symphony Discord, like, what is there? What is the point? It's just like bullying each other, but you don't ever get to see each other, so nothing ever gets settled. All of this talk, like Tails and your man's Will, or was it Demigod, were on stream yesterday, and they were talking about flying out for a fight, stuff like that, setting it up in a gym, and I'm like, man, pardon me, sorry guys, my Wingstop's going crazy right now. Is it like really, really that deep that I need to fly, well, cross country, like state to state, they'd be doing? Is it really that deep to fly all the way to another state just to throw down? Like, these lot laugh at Dale talking about wrong behavior and stuff like that, but that is quite frankly grade A rogatory. Like, some dude said something that got your panties in a bunch on the internet, and now you're not going to stop, or, you know, you're not going to talk about it and talk it out like normal people until you throw hands. You ain't got to scrap. Sometimes it'll come down to scrapping, yeah, but you ain't got to scrap, man. Just talk in Discord, get your points across, say what you want to say. If people are not going to agree with you, then you just have to agree to disagree. Because there's nothing you can do. Nothing's going to stop Tails from making videos. Nothing's going to stop Sun from making videos. Nothing's going to stop all of these things. Like, they're still going to do whatever they're going to do. It's the internet.
Way that someone would do if they are the F word, right? That's essentially what it is. So in this case, when Ghost is saying that Tails is moral effing, it's because he is saying what is right and wrong in such a sense because he is in the position that he was. With the whole SOS debate, right? The way he was talking about the trolls, putting them down, calling them vessels of hate, right? Saying what they should do, shouldn't do, all of that ties back to morality. And because Ghost doesn't like Tails, that's why he's adding the F word part. Moral effing. That's what it is.
Let me speak, dumb nigga. Why are you talking? Why are you talking?
I ain't gonna lie. That moral shit is funny.
Was Imo actually Hispanic as well? Like, or was that just a meme? Because I can never tell really with his accent. I don't really know where he's from, and a lot of American accents seem to blend together to me, unless it's like New York, Boston, Texas, or like Deep South. It all kind of blurs together to me, so I can't really tell.
Are you a white man?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Show your face, nigga. Melanin check, nigga. Melanin check, nigga. Melanin check, nigga.
And this is why I don't like Tails. It's because the only thing he can do is ad hominem attacks. That's all this nigga can do. All you can do, my nigga, is be a bully. You're good. Hey. You're good at that, my nigga. But that's it. And that's why it's like, if I'm going to debate this nigga, it needs to be either just me and
Yeah, if it's coming into question as well, I'm just putting this out there first as well, so because a lot of people don't realize because of how I speak, and you know, I can speak quite well and I can speak quite nicely. I'm black, I'm mixed, I'm a fucking weird mix. I'm Dominican, Nigerian, Portuguese, and fucking English. So it's all over the fucking place. But I got more than 50% of black in me, a little bit of that Dominican Hispanic twinge in me. So I can say nigga, and I will continue to. I've had people comment on my videos being like, why are you saying it? You can't say it. And I was like, bro, like, I'm not trying to post a picture of like my arm or something to try and prove it. But yeah, people keep commenting and saying that.
in him live, because I don't trust you anymore, my nigga. Or it has to be the three of us, you, me, and Sly. Because there's no way in hell I'm trusting you for shit. Like, how I don't, nah. I don't trust people that can't be accountable for their actions. It makes you a loser. It makes you a liar. It makes you a coward. It makes you a pussy. Okay? You did some shit, own up to it. You can't fuck yourself. It's that simple.
Wow, this is like a racist debate. Cool.
Are you black?
Yeah, bro. I'm fully having to do, bro. It's like a money spread, bro. I'm doing a melanin spread right now. I gotta let niggas know that I got it like that.
Alright, so go.
I can ask the question. I'm not allowed to.
No, you can ask the question.
But like,
everyone
Tails, like,
everyone
you
ask the
ad-libs and
question.
shit, and, like, speak over people. But like, no, I'm half black. My mom's full black. I'm Puerto Rican. On the other side, what is my father's Puerto Rican? So half Puerto Rican, half black. I've been set.
You sound like fucking Mr. Rogers, bro.
Now, someone on my kick stream said I sound like a twink robot. The twink part I don't understand, but the robot part was wild, so I don't know. You know, I get it. Voices are one thing. Everyone's voice is unique. If you gotta judge someone based off their voice alone, then I don't know what to tell you, man. There's a lot more to people than one aspect of them.
You sound like a rock, nigga, but I don't talk about how you speak. Rock. Oh no. I'm not gonna
Nice
fact
comeback.
words like you.
Nice
do.
comeback,
Because
Zach.
I do this all
Nice
the time.
comeback.
You moral fact over me saying nigga, but you don't want to get on 007. How? What he says? He says hard R. You don't want to
say nigga. You didn't say nigga. You said hard R.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
so
never
does
said
every
hard R.
other black
No, no,
person
no,
in the
no, no, no.
LTG community.
Now that's an accusation. Have I said the hard R? 100%. Do I say it on stream? No. Have I thought about it? Leave me alone.
The reason why you said that Dale's mom is a fat ass, why? Was it a your mom joke or did he do it to spite Dale? Which one?
Because his mom had a fat ass.
Why is it such a big
That's
deal?
not my question. It's not a big deal. No. I want to know his answer.
And remember, it's wrong because you doxed her just to say that she had a fat ass. And I can agree she has a fat ass, but it's like, did you have to dox her?
I told you, man. All they gotta do is talk. I'm just here to listen, bro. He gonna fuck himself over. These
I'm
niggas come here
asking you
and
a
shoot themselves in
question,
the foot
Andrew.
daily. And I just answered it, bro, because his mom got a fat ass.
On his crash out stream.
I gave you two. Either you did it as your mom joke, or you did it to spite
You
Dale.
can't give me answers, nigga. Here's the question, and these are the only two acceptable answers. Like, what the fuck?
Because you literally said why you said it during the stream.
Literally. Let's get a super chat going in this bitch. I'll show y'all a picture of Miss Wilson again. I'm dead ass. Let's get a super chat in this bitch. I'll put Miss Wilson up on the screen. Nah, I keep her.
Hey, y'all. Let's get a super chat up in this bitch. We got pictures of Miss Wilson ready to go. Where the super chat's at? Put the candies. I want to see support on the authentic platform.
Yeah, his OG got a fatty, boy. I'm not stalking anybody, bro. Somebody send me that picture on Discord, bro. I don't.
Bro, I'm dying, bro. He said she got a fatty.
Outside
of, this nigga's not real, bro. It's not real.
Bro.
All right.
That's it. I have the clip of it.
But why does it matter in the first place?
All right.
So the real question is, does she have a fat ass?
I mean to laugh at you, Ghost.
His sister got a fat ass. I know that.
Yes, her ass is
I'm not debating that. I'm not debating that at all.
Now, at this point, I did join the stream. Not the call, but I joined the stream. I was in the chat. I'm usually in the chats, and I was just vibing. So everything that you see from me comes from a place of vibes.
I'm just saying he lied about why he said it, and he lied openly. That's it.
All right, but what's the issue about him? I was about to say about her having a fat ass. What? I didn't get to see the fat ass. That's all right, son. Maybe one day.
I kind of want to see it now.
I don't. Oh my god! All right, but what is the what? I don't understand. Yeah. What's the issue with that? Because it's like we clown. Because I clown his. Hold on, I clown people's wives. I clown like the detractors. I clown the cows' wives. I'm shooting at everybody. If I say, I probably wouldn't say that, but I mean, regardless, you could say like, is it because it's like a compliment and it's not going at Dale? And
can I explain?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So basically, everybody was in the call, in the stream that Tails, I think this is the same one he deleted because he crashed out. And he, basically Jaw was in the call and he said that what he said was hypocritical, and then brought up that Dale, what he said about Dale's mom.
Who, me? You said I'm full of hate?
No, you said, no, you were saying earlier that you weren't full of it, right?
No, I ain't got like just total utter hate in my heart. No, for nobody.
Yeah, but wouldn't the whole doing the whole thing with Dale's mom and all that stuff be seen as a form of hate / disrespect though?
No, because was I being disrespectful to his mom at all?
I mean, not.
Wait, so this is the point of contention. So, is there actually proof of the doxing, or is it just taking his word for it? Because I'm actually just thinking about it, it's like no one's actually said nothing about proof. Just everyone keeps saying that it's happened, but is it just taking the word, or like did it actually happen in that way? Because I'm so lost. It keeps going back and forth, and people keep saying nah, there's no proof. People keep saying yes, there is proof. So I don't know which one is it. I'll let if any of you lot know.
To an extent, saying, I mean, you did give compliments about his mom. Not really
compliments though. I'm not being,
something like that, but
I didn't call out her name. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being funny, but I'm not being hateful and disrespectful. I don't know.
Saying she has a fat ass is being disrespectful.
I mean,
saying a woman got a fat ass is hateful. Do you niggas date?
That's not what I said.
I got a question.
I said it might be disrespectful.
Yeah, honestly, shouldn't be. I don't know why they'll be mad at she got a badass.
As much as listen though, but this the logic y'all use. This the logic y'all use with me, so I'm gonna use it on y'all. How many niggas? How many niggas' mamas this nigga talked about?
Everybody.
Disrespectfully, mind you.
You said how many moms been talked about?
How many niggas' moms Dale talked about in a disrespectful manner? I'm talking about his mama in a respectful manner. I'm not calling her ugly, not calling her out her name. I said she looked good and she got a fat ass. Them compliments. And
I mean,
outside of it being a compliment.
Yeah, because like all of this stuff that's kind of going on. So it was like with the stream yesterday, I was just seeing it was like saying I privated the stream while he's reacting to it because he was salty. He didn't have shit to talk about, so he started calling me a pedo. I think he's talking about man's will here. He said he proved his innocence and proved that motherfucker did everything they said they did and more. He's still getting doxed now and it's bled over to Reddit, so he's going to take everyone's advice and step away. Which, you know, I completely get, because this just seems like it's just getting too much, and it's not going to be an end in sight until it gets to like Cognar levels where they're going to find some, not craziness about him, but they're just going to go too deep into everything. So where's it going to end? I think that's it. It's either he needs to either just leave it, or everyone else is going to keep trying dogpiling, and then everyone's going to move on from the drama, move on to the next thing. Hopefully it'll be something stupid Dale does, but you never know with these things, man. People are always trying to find something to keep their fucking ADHD riddled brains these days entertained and stimulated, and people get so much dopamine from arguing on Discord. I don't get how. I do not get how people do it, but people just absolutely love to scream in VC for whatever reason.
It's actual fact. It's her ass not fat.
Ultimately, the point is that he was being disrespectful, because are you really going to say that to her face? That's what it is. Are you going to say these words to her face? Are you going to say, hey, ma'am, you got a fat ass and you look fantastic? No woman that you cold approach like that is going to fuck with that. Now, on the internet, talking about the mom, okay, it is what it is. But really, my biggest issue with the whole thing is that he doxed her. That's my issue. I can't talk about the morality of talking about a woman's ass, you know, whether I know them or not on stream. Like, if I know them, it's different. It's a lot of things when it comes to being respectful. My general rule is, if I know the person, IRL, in real life, I'm not going to talk about them. If I don't know the person, but I know that information is sensitive, I'm going to censor it. If the information is already public, we're just looking at public information. That's my morality code. It's what I do. What you do is up to you, but when you get judged for it, it is what it is, right?
Let me ask a question and it goes right.
I mean, it's
Let me
kind of
ask a
just.
question.
No, I didn't call her a bitch, bro. Shut your stupid ass up. I didn't call her a bitch.
No, you never called her that. You never called her.
Hell's a
You
fail.
did, but you rescinded it.
Yeah, I said I apologize. I said my bad. I ain't mean to disrespect her.
Insane, right? This nigga was grandstanding on the fact that he didn't disrespect her. Grandstanding. Fantomu, the dick sucker that he is, was on him like, you're right, Tails, And then he got called out, and then Tails was like, oh yeah, you're right, I did call her a bitch, but I rescinded it. Come on, my nigga. Come on.
I called myself.
Let me ask you a question.
Because the intent was to not be disrespectful.
Tails. Let me ask Ghost a question.
Tails said it.
Ghost, have you, like, no disrespectfulness, but have you ever talked to a woman, compliment her, and say you got a nice ass?
Yeah, I don't go up to them and say they have a fat ass. I don't.
Not like that.
I don't go to a random woman I never met and say she has a fat ass. I don't say that.
Like guy talks, like, no, she got like a fat ass.
I'm not gonna get mad about somebody calling my mom.
No, I'm slightly more respectful if I ever compliment them. I don't go up to them and say they have a fat ass. So it's not respectful.
I don't get this, man.
Listen, if Cherokee the ass is your mother, right? And somebody say, damn, your mama got a fat ass. Is you really going to be offended by that? Cherokee the ass is your mama.
That's kind of disrespectful.
I'm going to say words.
That's not respectful at all.
This is fat.
Perception is reality. So how you perceive things, that's your reality. That's how it is. Granted, is it totally right in a grand scale? Who knows? That's what we debate for. That's why we talk about things. That's why we try to figure shit out. So when talking about this, it is disrespectful. Facts can be disrespectful because how you feel about something does not negate whether it's true or not. So yeah, her ass is fat. Cool. Still disrespectful, right? Just to say it like that to her. If you're not her lover, listen to me. If you're not her lover or one of her girlfriends, maybe even her daughter, I don't know. But if you're not one of those three things, you can't compliment a woman's ass like that. At least not to their face. You can do it behind screen, as you did. But unless you're one of those three things, you just can't do it like that. So, weird.
And then everybody was basically just jumping over each other, yelling, and everybody else in the call was just going after Rip and Jaw, basically saying it was stupid to, talk about that specifically. But that was why it got blown out of proportion, is because it just got drug out and Tails didn't really like straight on answer or confirm or deny anything. That's why this
Yo, check the poll, guys. Just check the poll.
might sound stupid now, but that's why this is still being talked about.
And
I love this conversation. Grown men talking about women's ass cheeks.
Bro, I feel like I'm in
No.
a fucking, I'm in the principal's office, bro. I'm a grown man. I feel like I'm in the principal's office.
No, you are a grown man. Live in your mom's
So let me ask: is the problem like you talking about?
No,
girl's ass?
there's no issue there. Like I'll clarify.
Tails.
I never got on Tails for like saying that thing about his mom. I don't care. You can say what the fuck. You can say whatever you want about Dale. I don't care. What I cared about most was him being hypocritical and how he moral fact about other trolls and what they say about Dale, while also being disrespectful to Dale's mom.
What was the things?
him?
Hold on, wait. What was the like? Give me something that was comparable to what that he said about other trolls that said about Dale. Like
them wishing death on the nigga is comparable to me saying his mom has a fat ass.
All right, well those two aren't. Those are apples and oranges. Clearly, those are way far. Like, what?
No correlation.
I mean, niggas do like ass though. So
that's a fact. Niggas do like ass, but one's way exponentially way worse than the other one.
Well, I mean, now Tails wishes death on Dale all in chat, spams it in all capital letters like DGW.
Sweet Leon. Yeah, I think guys, I might have to tap out right now. It's fucking almost it's half midnight for me here. And contrary to popular belief, I'm not jobless. I work a good job, and I got tomorrow off, so I want to have a big sleep in. So I'm tired. I've been out since the morning, but I think I'll just leave this on, let you lot just still enjoy it, and I'll just set my PC to turn off after the video ends, basically. So I'm gonna continue to just finish my drink right now and finish some of my food, and then if you just don't hear from me or don't see any pausing, then Raider's gone to bye-bye land.
And then,
it's a fucking joke.
I mean, you can say that, but you were on your moral high horse saying that we shouldn't wish death upon him, and that even if he's a groomer, that we should get him help, that he's fine, and that we shouldn't be trying to wish death on him. And then you said,
hurt the nigga.
No, you never said that. You started forgiveness.
But now you wish that they would.
So when the dude sent me a picture, the picture at Target, right? Did I not get on stream the next day? Get on the call with that nigga and told him not to do that again.
Why would he not? Why it's his? He has a legal right to do it. So why would he not do it?
Y'all look dumb as hell.
Y'all can. No, the thing
I mean, no, it wouldn't look that dumb if he wouldn't go if he would have just went up to him and said and took a picture instead of like.
If I really wanted something to happen to the nigga, why wouldn't I tell the nigga to do something? Why would I tell him not to do that?
Look.
Well, back to the mom thing. You also said you wanted to fuck his sister, and obviously you say both of those things because you out of hate.
Bro, you niggas.
What's wrong? Hold on.
These niggas are hermits, bro. These niggas are hermits, bro.
Okay, so let's just assume it's true, because I don't want to watch that stream. Let's assume it's true that Tails actually condemned him for doing that, right? I'm pretty sure the same nigga took the same photo at Planet Fitness. Here's you with your live stream with the thumbnail of Antonia, so it's still there. This is right when I got it. So you're doxing her continuously, even though you're not the one that did it. Hey, he's not the one that took the photo.
Yeah, Gerono, that video... it's back on my channel. I think it was Loaded God gets excited watching Tom Holland get robusted or something like that. But that's an old one on my channel. If you go back to oldest, I think that was like when I started in December. I think that was like one of the first ones I did, so that'll be back there. And I put the shutdown timer on the thing, so the stream's gonna go for another hour. We got like an hour or so left of the thing, and so cool. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Thinking tomorrow I'll continue with Doom. So just keep an eye on the channel. We got a big upload tomorrow as well. Dale's back on Street Fighter 6. So check in for that premiere, 5 p.m. UK time. And once again, thank all of you for locking in for this one as well. I haven't been doing too many streams, but thank you for locking in, supporting, subscribing. We're here, baby. Let's go.
But you're still doxing her. So there's that. And then for a few streams after, until I called it out actually, for a few streams after, you had the Antonia picture, the same one that was in that little, you have the same one at the top right corner. So it's like, you nitpick, my nigga. You're a wishy-washy, shaky at best kind of nigga.
Wait, long as the sister's of age, what's the issue?
Yeah, her sister. Listen, the trolls literally got a video of Dale's sister shaking her ass. So,
Oh yeah, hey,
it's on Instagram.
Yes, and Tails would be the type of person.
Bossy Sphinx sent me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
You said I'm the type of person. Wait, no. Go said I'm the type of person that would entice that. Why would I entice that?
No, you would criticize them. You would criticize the trolls doing that.
You would criticize them
because I didn't post a video of his sister shaking ass.
He criticized the trolls for doing what he ended up doing.
I said I would fuck his sister. I didn't post a video of her shaking ass. You see how you trying to compare some uncomparable shit?
So saying you would fuck her?
Straws, bro. I'm grasping for straws.
Saying you would fuck her isn't comparable.
It's not the same as posting her.
Listen, it's one thing saying that you want to fuck her is not the same as posting her.
Yeah, no.
Right, yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, fucking random woman.
It's hard for me. It's hard for
you
me.
ain't never had no pussy, go. So you don't want to talk sexually about women at all.
Hold on. Before we get down there,
get some pussy.
Yeah, because women like to be told that they have a fat ass when they don't know you. Yeah. Totally.
Damn, you got a man, Aubrey. 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 No, you got a man, Aubrey.
Wait, long as the sister's of age, what's the issue?
Yeah, her sister. Listen, the trolls literally got a video of Dale's sister shaking her ass. So,
oh yeah, hey,
it's on Instagram.
Yes, and Tails would be the type of person.
Bossy Sphinx sent me that shit. By the way.
And say
he sent me that too. He sent me that shit too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
You said I'm the type of person. Wait, no. Go said I'm the type of person that would entice that. Why would I entice that?
No, you would criticize them. You would criticize the trolls doing that.
You would criticize them
because I didn't post a video of his sister shaking ass.
He criticized the trolls for doing what he ended up doing.
I said I would fuck his sister. I didn't post a video of her shaking ass. You see how you trying to compare some uncomparable shit?
So saying you would fuck her?
Straws, bro. I'm grasping for straws.
Saying you would fuck her isn't comparable.
It's not the same as posting her.
Listen, it's one thing saying that you want to fuck her is not the same as posting her.
Yeah, no.
Right, yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, fucking random woman.
It's hard for me. It's hard for
you
me.
ain't never had no pussy, go. So you don't want to talk sexually about women at all.
Hold on. Before we get down there,
get some pussy.
Yeah, because women like to be told that they have a fat ass when they don't know you. Yeah. Totally.
Damn,
you got a man, Aubrey. 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 No, you got a man, Aubrey.
Okay, so from here, the argument kind of dies down. It's like, again, every time you have to attack somebody, I've said this so many times already. Every time you gotta attack somebody, your argument loses its value. That's all I can say. Unless your attack includes your argument, it's never gonna work. So I think the three of them are not good when it comes to debating like that. But I'm not saying I'm better. I can see it from hindsight.
The ghetto.
Okay, you single. Shut the fuck up. You're not even getting fucked.
Aubrey, I gotta call Cap on that.
Sexless.
I gotta call Cap on that.
No, okay.
You can't say I have an ass. Nobody said you had an ass, Karen. I'm not talking about you.
Talesofdale, let me say this real quick, bro.
You don't speak for all women, bro. You can't speak for all women.
I know them better than you, you dumb bitch.
You can't speak for all women. You're an individual.
Yeah, you know Chicago fucking hood rats. That's all I'm saying.
I've never talked to a white girl. I've never talked to a Mexican. I only talk to black people. Shut your hick ass up. Shut your hick ass up. You redneck ass, fat Amy ass bitch. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh, you're so smart. Oh my god, I'm so scared of you, Trick Hill.
Hold on.
We need moderation.
But you'll judge them for. I'll tell them to kill themselves, and I'll tell them that they're disgusting and they're better off dead. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm going that y'all probably won't go. So,
I never got on Tails for saying that. Like, why he did it. No, if he can say whatever he wants. Like, that's it. You can say whatever the fuck he wants about his mom. I don't care. That's not my point. It's just him moral fagging over what other trolls say about Dale as well, and saying that they're wrong, but also acting like them. That the hypocritical part. That's what I
appreciate it, coffee.
That's my entire point.
If I see it. So if you're saying because he'll judge other people and be like, you shouldn't say that. then you should probably say this. But it's got to be like comparable though, because what you said before was like he's like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't wish death on Dale. Which, to be honest, I don't care if you do.
Which is
Go
something
ahead.
he does. That's
But well, okay, but I'm saying
you can say it's joking, but doesn't really work.
Well, okay,
There's
so
no-
he said. Well, I'm saying, all I'm saying is,
If I say some dumb shit like I hope a fucking African spear sticks that nigga to his chair, what reality would that happen? In what reality would that possibly happen?
And give him
three
HIV.
clowns, three autistic clowns with HIV. Yes, that's a joke. What reality would that happen in?
And Tails,
Can I
you
just
said
have one
that
thing?
you never wish death upon Dale. You said that before, that you never said anything like that to Dale or about
Is that
Dale.
a realistic wish? Is that a realistic wish?
I think Christopher Smith can pull the screenshot where you said that you wish Dale from black man to black man would do better. And that was the only reason we were mad about what you said, but it was actually way more than that.
I can't want another black man to do better.
You said that he didn't need.
I also want niggas to fail.
He said that.
That's why I
He
called
said
y'all the
that
vessels of
even
hate,
if Dale's a
bro. That's why
groomer,
I
he
called
said that
y'all the
even if
vessels
Dale's
of
a
hate,
groomer,
man.
he just needs help.
We gotta stay in the hood eating ramen noodles and watermelon, bro. We gotta stay there.
No,
Nobody fucking said that either.
Hot dog water and stale bread.
No one is saying
No one fucking said that.
wishing good for a groomer pedophile. I don't think.
Yeah, he was wishing that a groomer pedophile would get help rather than us hate on
Okay,
him.
listen. Okay, since we call it Dale a pedophile, right? The definition of a pedophile is someone who fucks with children.
Yeah, 17 years old when he was 29. 17 years old when he was 29. What is that?
Why?
Someone he was clearly in a consensual relationship with, right?
No.
Now, I won't lie to you. I am not extremely versed when it comes to Elena. However, based on the information we're hearing now, I would not agree that it's consensual. Unless you're 18 and that person is an adult, right? Even 18 is sus, but unless you're an adult, it can't be consensual. Unless you're with someone that is your own age. You're telling me 29, 17, 12-year age difference? Come on. Come on. But the issue, right? And I understand what Robbery and Ghost are saying. And honestly, I even understand what Tails is saying. Is he capable of getting forgiveness and being a better person? 100%. Anyone can say that. But you're not condemning the actions. Like, do I want any groomer / pedophile to succeed or do well or have any glory in life? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? For me, it's like that is like number one for me. Murder, depending on who, what, why, like I'll even allow those questions for murder. But when you're talking about children, harming children, nah, I don't have any grace for that. So that's me. And people have all their opinions. Obviously, it's a heated topic because of everything that's happening in the Middle East and how they treat their children. But it should be a simple condemnation. So why can't you condemn him for that? Who cares if you wanna go around and say, oh well, you know, as a black man, just be honest with how you feel. If that's how you feel, if you truly feel that he shouldn't get all the hate he gets, and he should be better because it's the troll's fault, then just be honest with that. That's all you gotta be, is honest. But some niggas are afraid of being honest. That's what's worrying. Some people are not able to be honest with themselves. Fuck us. They're not able to be honest with themselves. So in this case, I understand it. I understand all of their points, but certain people are just, I will never forgive them. It's a personal thing. I will never forgive them. And I would hope the community that I'm part of would also not be able to forgive them.
No, under 18 cannot fucking consent, especially not in California.
He groomed her. He groomed her.
Under 18 cannot consent.
If you want to come talk to me.
So why the fuck didn't he go to jail while they was on the streams together? Y'all ever heard of the Romeo and Juliet law?
Oh my god, did you even watch Shang Tsung's video, you fucking idiot?
9. Romeo and Juliet laws do not apply. He's 29
years older than her, and she was in high school. He picked her up from high school.
Wait, are you saying that it wasn't grooming?
So this is getting very heated. this might be the best part of the debate, but I want to play a clip of Tails looking up the definition of grooming and being a PDF.
Wait, which? What,
Hey,
it must have been an
Tails,
old.
I heard you like
This is the most
pedophiles.
insane
Is that true?
fucking- Yes.
What's he talking about?
Who is that, Napalm? I like pedophiles. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, what? Black, bro. What the fuck? What type of shit is... No, that's Black Oron. What type of shit is that? What did you get that from, bro? What type of fucking off-the-wall ass shit? Is a groomer and a pedo the same thing, bro? See, when y'all throw pedo around, bro, a pedophile is someone who hurts children. If I look up the definition of pedophile, because I might be wrong. So it says right here, is a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or an older adolescent experience a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to prepubescent 9 to 12. 9 to 12. I mean, honestly though, if you like anything older than 12, you're a pedophile too, but
Then why harp on that point? But let's continue.
now let's look up groomers. What is a groomer? Matter of fact, I shouldn't even really be paying attention to y'all, bro. In terms of women. The word grooming has become synonymous with the sexual abuse of children. High-profile cases, early investigation. Groomers place themselves in roles that allow them to access, that allowed them access to children, such as club leaders, careers of teachers, normal adult-child interactions, such as playing games, buying gifts, and trips to the park, which isolated victims. On the surface, these behaviors would not necessarily flag any concerns. That sounds more like a pedophile than a groomer to me. What the fuck? That sounds like a full-blown pedo.
Okay, so this is after the stream. This is after the King Size stream. But you see how he now recognizes and realizes that they're essentially the same thing? Which destroys his whole argument that he had prior, but let's get back to that stream.
I said it was grooming. I said we can't call him a pedophile.
Yeah, we're saying
He
no. We
groomed
calling him
her.
a pedophile.
A pedophile is a straight up predator.
No.
No, wait.
A pedophile is sexually attracted to children. That's what a
He a
pedophile
pedo
is.
and a groomer. He both of them.
Groomer, look, I know what you
Exactly.
mean. Look, Talesofdale, I know what you mean. I don't know if that was Talesofdale or Chronicle.
I don't like just throwing that pedophile word around because it's real
I
life
understand.
pedophile.
You called Phantom multiple times a
I
pedophile.
understand, but I understand. But the thing is, in my humble opinion, a groomer is a pedophile.
No, I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, not always.
Both.
Groomers can
Yeah,
also they can
I
groom
think
adults that
groomer
are
is-
easily manipulated.
It's
Like
just
a
it's just the way I
narcissistic
grew
person.
up. I always looked at a pedophile as somebody
Style,
who
I
prey
need
on
a bigger
kids.
at,
Groomers
man.
was
Bottom
people
line, they
who
both
hold
prey
the
on
line.
kids.
He was preying on Elena. That's what he did. He preyed on
He
her.
picked her up from high school. And then he
sucked toes
skipped
on the
college
internet.
classes to do that.
He sucked her toes. That's crazy.
So
Yeah, he
Tails,
sucked her toes on the
I
internet.
came after all the
Tails,
Elena
after that,
shit. I came
do you
after all
still
the
think
Elena
Dale
shit.
deserves forgiveness in any way after he's a pedophile
And he just
groomer?
needs help. He just
He
needs
just needs
help,
help.
guys.
Can he change? Yes. Would that mean he would be forgiven?
Does
No.
he deserve
He can
forgiveness?
change? No.
I mean,
That
that's
don't mean he
subjective.
can't change.
Some people say he deserves
said that he
forgiveness.
does
Some
deserve
people-
Who am I to forgive him? I'm a nigga on the internet. I'm not his
You said
mama or his
he can be
sister.
forgiven after grooming a child.
That's
He
for
said
his
that.
family
Well,
to
in my
decide,
humble-
bro. That's not
Not
up
his
to me,
family,
bro.
no,
I'm
the
a nigga on the
victims. You
internet.
said that.
And why can't you decide that, pussy? Tell me, why can't you make that decision? Why can't you have your own opinion? What the fuck do you stand for? Huh? What the fuck do you stand for, bro? Yeah, look, I said it. This video is an attack on you, my nigga, because I'm done with your shit. I'm done with your shit. What do you stand for, my nigga? I'm calling you out, been calling you out now. The fuck do you stand for?
I'm not
Yeah,
God, though. I'm not gonna condemn the nigga, bro.
Stop saying
Predators don't get remorse. I'm sorry. I mean, I believe in God, but
hold
yeah.
up.
So how can you believe in God and say that, bro?
That's
think
that's
it's
the
the
point I was
pedophile.
making. That's the point I was making.
Because
So murderers are
can?
okay.
No,
Murderers
no, no.
okay.
Okay, so you know in the
No,
Bible, right?
murder's not okay.
God
No
said,
one ever said
you know,
that.
you know in the Bible, God said if you can't forgive your brother, he won't forgive you, right?
Well, to answer that question about the murder thing, like I mentioned before, I am more inclined to fuck with somebody that murdered somebody murdering other people versus someone that's touched kids in any capacity. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a way to redeem that. Murder, it just depends on what it is. Not that it's great, but it depends. Touching kids, there's never gonna be a good reason for that.
Yes, because he talks to multiple girls.
Let me
He's
finish.
leaked,
You have to let me finish.
he's leaked his Instagram messages and showed where he talks to several baby
So when it comes to debates, right? A tried and true method is to put yourself on a high ground. Make yourself look like a victim while expressing your point. Tails loves to talk over people all the fucking time. We know this. But when he wants to talk, now he's like saying, oh, let me finish. I need to finish. I gotta finish. So that's, yeah. It's good tactics for a slimy coward, yeah.
Oh, we should have condemned. We should give him another chance, and now you're saying he is a predator again. So which is it?
Again, all right, Miley Cyrus, let me tell you the timeline.
Oh my God.
The name got leaked through the text. I had talked to Rose prior, and she told me off stream that she had saw a girl with Dale. I didn't say anything about it because I didn't know if the girl was overage or I don't know. Then the shit happened with the whole somebody saw him at Target. This was before the pictures came out. They said they saw him at Target with some small Latina chick. Then the video came out of her walking past the door, right? Mm-hmm. Then we got the pictures of him at Target. Still speculation at that point. Then we saw the pictures of him at Target. And then the nigga said on stream that she was 19. So when he said that, me and Optics told everybody, we were wrong. We didn't.
But did you not condemn him when you thought she was a minor?
Am I not supposed to condemn him if I think he's with a minor?
You said that we wanted you to condemn him for being with Elena, but then you thought that the other girl, this new girl,
I didn't
was
say
a minor
y'all
too.
wanted me to condemn him for being with Elena. Y'all just explained to me how he was a pedophile for that. When did I say y'all shouldn't condemn me for that? Well, I shouldn't condemn him for that. Like, I never said that.
The chat, what's your favorite color?
I don't
get the point you're trying to get.
Red.
Look, you ain't gotta like the dude, but the whole forgiveness thing, that's up to nobody. Like, look, he can change his ways. That don't mean you gotta be around him. That don't mean you gotta like him. And on the internet, people are quick to misconstrue shit. But the Elena
High
shit,
school is still a kid.
Oh no, the Elena shit. The Elena shit. The nigga knew her.
Yeah, but let's not act like we didn't all know girls in high school who was willingly fucking with grown men.
Yeah.
So you're victim blaming.
And from this point forward, this nigga just makes a terrible argument. He's victim blaming, yeah. So what? Because women that are 17, 16 even, right? Give them that luxury. 16, 17. Because a lot of them would go with older niggas, go with them in their car, all that type of shit, right? Because of that, because they're 16 and or 17, it's their fault. Because yeah, sure. Hey, compare that to a 7-year-old, right? Obviously, there's more autonomy in a 16-year-old than a 7-year-old, but why did you bring that up? Why was that such an important thing? Is it so important to bring up the fact that women that are 16, 17, they will more likely go with an older guy and they know about it? It doesn't mean they're not being manipulated still. It doesn't mean they're not being groomed. You can be 18 still and a nigga will fuck your life. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are, but in this case, it matters for the topic of the conversation. So I have no idea why he brought that shit up.
I'm not victim blaming. I'm saying
if you're saying, they wanted it too. They wanted it too, so it's okay.
Over talking that man, goddamn.
That's why I'm trying to moderate, because niggas is
talking over me the whole fucking time. What are you talking about?
Wait. That's why I'm trying to moderate, because niggas is over talking each other on both sides, and it's getting annoying. Like, just have a conversation. I ain't got a problem with both of y'all. Like I ain't got a problem with neither one of y'all. But y'all are over talking each other like crazy. If I'm gonna be
Mama. I'm sorry, I'm just doing shit.
So I'm victim blaming because I said it's girls in high school that were willingly fucking with grown men. That makes them victims?
No.
Yes.
Okay, wait.
If I choose to put a gun to my fucking head and blow my head off, I'm the victim?
Okay,
where did the underage part go? Because when she first was seen was by the baby mom. And I asked her, and she said she never said it was underage. Reddit said she was underage and ran with it.
Nobody said she was underage.
Actually, you and Optics both did. You and Optics both did, and titled your videos that he was picking up girls from high school again.
Why did y'all cut me off?
Because we're actually correcting you for lying. You're lying.
Just let him fucking talk.
I'm not letting a liar speak. I don't want to lie.
We're not doing that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
I actually want to hear that. Go ahead, Tails.
No, let him go, and then you can come. Just let him go.
Wait, I just read your comment section. Your comment section is crazy.
Y'all petty kind of mom.
Gotta go.
You're still talking.
Tail,
go. It's late. I have to go. It's late as shit.
Oh, you gotta go. Never mind.
That's the ass nigga.
Tails, go.
Get out of here, man.
Right before you leave, just say what they were saying about the Antonio. Go.
I never said she was underage.
Yes, you did.
So I'm looking down on her and I'm like, I did lean into her because it's kind of loud and I wanted to make sure she heard me. And I said, hey, he's got a kid, right? And she's looking at me and then she stares, and then she like looks away and starts laughing. And I was like, and she's, hold on one second. Pause.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a high schooler. 100% a kid, bro. Why would she turn away and laugh?
Thank you.
She's already been fed a lie by Dale. That's why when Rose told her about the kid, she laughed it off because she didn't believe it. Because Dale already told her, like, yeah, some crazy stalker chick is trying to throw a kid on me. Damn, Dale, you grooming again. That's fucked up.
So I said that to her and I said she's 10 years old. And like, that's all I said. I wish I was more prepared. I would have had more things, all of this stuff coming.
So she didn't say anything. She just laughed.
She just laughed. Like
That's
it was like a nervous, like, oh my God.
That's a kid. That's a fucking kid, man.
Pretty confident with that one, huh?
Yes, you did. You literally implied
we're gonna be doing this all night, so I can just say I didn't. And
you said this on stream, on your own stream, by the way.
Yeah, on your own stream and Optics.
A minor. You were insinuating that.
Everybody go to bed.
You even said that your nephew can fuck his girlfriend
Bro,
now.
listen, the man just said he has to go. Can we just wrap this up?
He can go.
Yeah, he can go.
All right, wait.
Let me address that
Insinuated or said?
They said some flagrant shit.
Highly insinuated she was a minor. Literally, highly insinuated was minor.
The title, the videos, and everything with it.
He said minor in the title.
He said highly insinuated it.
Look at all my live titles right now. Y'all can look at it. I'm finna go to sleep.
Those things you said.
They might be talking about optics. But I never said.
No. This is what you said. Tails, this is what you said. You were saying things on your stream when you were insinuating she was a minor.
All right, I'll see y'all. Good night.
All right, Tails. Tails, appreciate it, man. All right, but this.
And the stream ends. That's how the stream ends. The debate ends. It was a great stream. Once again, big ups King Sly. Now let me talk to you guys. We are now on the attack. I am now attacking. So listen up. There's some evidence that's come out that he wanted to dox a member of the community, Napalm, because a fake account planned by someone else, they said, oh, we have his information, we know his information, and Tails took the bait. Here is a video of it, proving that it's real, and here's the screenshot. Now, the only reason why it's believable that he wanted to do this was because prior to that, on his stream, he said that he had something cooking up for Napalm. Napalm has been a very active critic of Talesofdale for a while, but with my documentary, this allowed him to be more vocal about it because more eyes were finally on Tails again. So, because Talesofdale is mad at him, he said he had something cooking for him, and that would be the doxing of information.
Nah, let Napalm keep talking. I got something cooking for his ass right now. Tell him keep talking. Let him keep doing that shit. I got some cooking for him right now.
Now read this message from Napalm, between Napalm and Talesofdale. This seems like a simple message. Outside of context, it seems like, okay, someone is confident they can stream with their kid, and another one is saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't stream with your kid. But ultimately, I want to tell you that this is a very important thing. Their whole argument, the argument of optics, the argument of Tails, is that information about Tails' family was doxed, being the son. And apparently all that shit was in Myriad. We will talk about this. Just do not forget this. This is the most important point, and when I debunk this, I swear it's game over.
You gotta understand, like, it's the internet, bro. Like, and you gotta understand the community you're in. Like, motherfuckers will do all types of weird shit. And I'm just saying, like when I saw that, I'm just like, why does this motherfucker have his
Like
kid on
what?
the street? Like what? Like, I don't know. Like,
Nah. I get what you're saying. But like, I'm not really too much worried about it, I guess, because I don't really feel like. I mean, I feel like if somebody actually went out their way to try to harm my kid, I would be able to handle it efficiently. But I feel like on the internet, it's just internet shit. You know, you can't really avoid what people do on the internet.
Still, that's
yeah. Oh.
Now, I mentioned him before, but Optics. Optics has finally decided to use his voice. We all know Optics, our favorite MK1 stream sniper. We enjoy his content when he's, you know, not yapping and shit, right? Right, bro? Okay, bro? So, yeah, we fuck with Optics until Optics started to talk. And then Optics had to talk a lot. Optics got into King Slide. And then Optics is, I mean, I don't think he's really said anything about me. I think he has now. But prior, nothing really. But I stopped liking Optics, honestly. Ever since he banned Yuri for no reason, someone who honestly was just not involved. Anyone else he banned probably was involved, but Yuri was not. It was sad. And I knew this nigga was crashing out just like Tails. So let's listen to a little bit of Optics. See what Optics got for us.
There's a line with this shit. Everyone should have some type of code of conduct when it comes to this shit. Not, oh my God, it's the Wild West and we could just literally, and I mean literally, do whatever we want and dox a fucking child. Some of y'all niggas need help, on God, because this is weird.
Anybody
go through my last stream.
Anybody got the
go through my last stream. No, I don't have it, but bro, like it was. I'm pretty sure it was after gameplay, and yeah, like I was just chilling there, and he's just like, yeah, you know, I'm a dox this kid or some shit. He said basically if you do a certain thing that he doesn't like, he's gonna literally bring your kid into this.
Now, honestly, this is where I worry about Optics and his brain, because he's just not saying anything concrete. Oh, I just think it's probably this, bro. It's also probably this, bro. Also, there's probably some of this, bro. And it's just something about doxing your kid, bro. So that's weird. But before we even get more into it, I just want to show you something that we easily found on Tails' fucking live, right? He doxes his own kid. I'm not making this shit up. He has doxed his own kid. Let me show you.
Chicken good, dog. Yeah, but yes. So many tail sexuals. Yes. See this nigga?
So this person is getting doxed. That's weird.
Y'all wanna see my son? He fresh as hell. He fresh as hell.
And as you cannot see, because I had to censor it, he doxed his own kid. Your kid's face is out there, unfortunately, buddy. That's on you. That's your fault. That's your failure. And you doxed another person on top of it. Another person in your family. So it's like, shut the fuck up.
That's literally what he said. I'm not like twisting his words and nothing like that, you know? I know we have several niggas in here that saw that shit too. I don't have to fucking pull up the clip, bro.
One person saying that. They can't you can't defend yourself. You screwed up. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up. I don't have to go back and forth with y'all. See what y'all was expecting, right? Y'all was expecting that all that the pedo allegations and all that dumb shit y'all threw at me. Y'all thought that was gonna make me crash out. You know, y'all think I'm Dale. I'm not, bro. See, all I have to do, bro, is turn this off and go to sleep. Y'all still gonna be on the internet fucking up. And guess what? At like 3-something in the morning, you fucked up while I was asleep. So now I woke up, put my motherfucking infinity.
All right, bro. Since you're so confident, bro, let's look at it, bro. I am a part of Myriad Dominance. So I was asking for permission to see the audit logs because, as you know, in audit logs, you're allowed to see what has happened when it comes to moderation.
Being negative, I read it as like he was like, maybe you shouldn't do this.
This was after some negative shit already happened.
Yeah.
So
Well,
not giving you the full context. I already had a conversation with this nigga prior about talking about my kid in the Discord. Then you're gonna DM me and tell me not to stream with my kid on Twitch.
Oh, conversation.
After I already had a conversation with you.
have I seen proof that Napalm doxed his kid? I don't think he doxed his kid necessarily. I mean, I can show the screenshot again. It literally says, it said basically something about how he wasn't doing that and he needs to stop lying on his name. I'm just like, all right, well, you know, you making fun of his kid, you making Tails stop his stream because you want to say something about his kid is weird.
All right, bro. You're right, bro. It's weird, bro. I don't disagree. It's weird, bro. But let's look at that screenshot that you're too pussy to talk about, right? Tails, I know you're watching. Stop lying on my name, saying I'm posting pictures of your child. You have no proof that I or anyone in my server is doing that. Stop lying or face the consequences. So face the consequences could literally mean anything. Anything. But even past that, you see how Optics just lied?
Ghost posted a clip of Sly stream on his channel with a picture of my mugshot. The same one Fentanyl posted. The same one they got on Fentanyl for posted, right? Fentanyl deleted his YouTube channel for doing the same shit because they got on his ass, but they doing it now. I don't mind it. It's a public picture, but it's like you posting pictures of a mugshot from a case that I didn't even get charged for. So like, what are you trying to say? That's like if I beat a murder and you putting up the mugshot of the murder and be like, Tails is a killer, but I didn't get charged with murder.
Very, very, very dumb. Because you can murder someone and get away with it. So you're still a killer. You're just not recognized legally and have to identify yourself as a killer. So yeah, dumb argument.
Fucking lie on my name, tell him a bunch of fucking bullshit shit like I doxed minors and shit. I just found it, by the way. I just found it. Yeah, deadass. I just found it. So all these niggas, I'm gonna read it out to you right now. Tails, hold on, give me 1 second.
Wait, can you show your screen on Discord?
Yeah, I can. Give me 1 second. I just found it. I just combed through the entire stream. It's a little, some of the things are cut off, but you can pretty much, like, some of the words are cut off, but you can pretty much get the, you know, you can see the threatening message and him mentioning your kid. But yeah, all those niggas that were like, I need proof. Let me tell you something, bro. You don't always need proof. I know this is some internet shit. I know I'm asking you to take my word for shit half the time. But bro, you can trust niggas. You can trust niggas sometimes.
Did you post a picture of this kid in Discord? No, I didn't post it anywhere. I have no downloaded pictures of this motherfucker's kid. Nothing.
Said you got him downloaded?
Nada.
Who said you got him downloaded?
He's talking to...
Who said you got him downloaded?
When?
Okay, but did he post it? Did he post it? Did you see?
He posted it. Did you see him post? I did see it. Yes.
Where? What? Where did you see it?
Myriad Dominance Discord. This was in February, nigga.
When did I post it?
In February, when the whole me versus SOS shit happened. Bro, I'm gonna remember an exact date, and I just gave you a month, bro. It was in February. I can't remember the exact date. It never happened.
We can't trust niggas sometimes. So I'm gonna show you irrefutable proof right now that there was no fucking child in the Discord. No pictures, nothing. So here is a screenshot of everything that was deleted from the start of this Myriad Dominance to the end, or concurrent, present. So you can see here from this log here. This is Myriad Dominance. This is the Discord that he was talking about, Tails. His whole thing, what he said, right? February. Look where we deleted something. In April. This is real, as you can see. I'm scrolling. This is real. He's a liar. Irrefutable proof. Now, let's get back to the optics of it all. And let's talk about how he himself admits to doxing who we believe is a child.
So, yeah, these niggas are calling Tails a pedophile. He's not a pedophile. They're saying I'm doxing minors. I did not dox no fucking minor. And yeah, fucking Napalm here basically likes to rag on fucking Tails' kid and shit for no reason, just to get at him. Like we're getting to the point where niggas are they have so much hate in their heart. They're willing to do anything to get at somebody. Doesn't matter about the morals or how we cross the line, how we're bringing a child that has nothing to do with this into this, like shit like that.
All right, so I'm not even going to show you the proof of him doing it. I'm going to let him tell you about what he did, and you help me understand. Is this doxing optics or is this not doxing?
Cannot even stress that enough. Tails is not a fucking pedophile, and I did not dox no fucking minor. I showed a fucking public Reddit post that someone else posted, and I revealed her name.
Okay, so it was on a public site called Reddit. So the information got doxed on Reddit. So it was on Reddit. Okay, that's fact. But then you revealed what it was on Reddit. So you revealed the dox from Reddit onto your stream, and then you also gave out the name of the person. Now, I'm pretty sure if you say someone's name that wasn't previously out there, that's considered doxing. And I'm also pretty sure, right? And this is the issue with niggas. They think that you have to actually take the time to go out of your way to get the information of someone to dox them. No. If information that wasn't supposed to be out there is out there, then guess what? You doxed if you showed. It's very fucking simple.
But these niggas want to then say they want to run with that and go, well, you doxed the minor. That I didn't dox no fucking kid, bro. Y'all are weird. Well, the funny part is that if you watch my stream, you'll know you know the reason why I showed that fucking picture. It wasn't no ill intent. It wasn't no, oh my god, look at Dale's girlfriend. Bro, I'm trying to save the girl.
Okay. All right, buddy. See, that's weird. He's trying to save the girl. So that's him already assuming she's a minor, because if she was an adult, you wouldn't want to save her, right? Why would you need to save an adult? He's assuming it's a minor, which he claimed he never did. And he admitted to doxing. Like, he's essentially saying that the reason why he did what he did was because he was trying to save her. Fucking disgusting. Alright, so we just proved that it was a lie. Everything that Optics is grandstanding on has been dismantled. There's been no posting of the kid. Nigga's just wasting his time. Now let's get back to Tails during this call.
I went in Napalm Myriad Discord, and they was in the Discord talking about my kid. I ended the stream, and I told people I'm not streaming with my kid on YouTube no more because it'd be weirdos in Discords talking about my kid. So I started the stream on Twitch because I don't have the same followers on Twitch that I do on YouTube. This dumbass nigga that I saw in the Discord talking shit gonna DM me and say maybe you shouldn't have your kid on stream after I just saw you talking about my kid in Discord, nigga.
All right.
Talking about. Not posting. Talking about.
Do you have any screenshots?
With that fake genuine shit, nigga. With that fake genuine shit.
Do you have any screenshots of me talking about your kid besides
screenshots when you did it, nigga, and you probably deleted it. But that's
you're
why
lying.
That's why
you didn't take screenshots.
Right.
That's why. Because you're lying.
Oh, okay.
And you know you're lying.
Right. I'm lying. Why are you so mad?
Because I looked at that as.
Why am I so mad? You're literally telling people that I'm doxing your kid.
So you were genuinely worried about my kid when you said that?
Yes.
Because I read it as genuine. I didn't read it as a. I didn't read it as it was.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's
you're
what
just
we were
talking
just talking about. That's what we were just talking about. You were talking about some shit after. I'm talking about when me and you had a conversation, and I told you not to post my kid in your Discord, and you said sorry, and it won't happen again.
Okay.
Don't talk about what happened after, nigga. Don't talk to me about what happened after, nigga.
You have proof, Tails. You have proof, Tails. You have proof.
I'm gonna record a private conversation between me and you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I record every conversation.
So you don't. So you have no proof. If you have no proof, then you can't say that.
I don't need proof, bro. Your actions.
You don't need proof.
Bro, you troll Dono every day, bro. These niggas don't need proof.
What does that have to do with anything? What does this have to do with anything? You're talking about random shit. You're talking about random shit.
Did you dox me? Yes or no? Did you
This has nothing to do with anything.
Did you dox me? Yes or no?
Yes, I doxed
Why wouldn't
you.
you dox my kid?
What? Because he's a fucking kid. The fuck am I look like doxing a fucking kid? The fuck?
All right, so there's two things to take note here. One, you heard everything Tails said, right? He said that the reasoning behind why he thinks that he got his child doxed was because that they're weirdos, because he doesn't like them, because he's not a fan of napalm. That's what it is. And that's retarded. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, but that's what he's going with. And that's what he was going with this whole time. Now, I will say, Napalm did say he doxed Tails. Tails did get, I wouldn't call it doxed because all of his information, it's on his artist page. If you guys don't know, Talesofdale, he makes music. He fancies himself an artist. I'm not gonna judge, I don't care, honestly. But he has his full ass name on his artist page. So if anyone, wants to look up information on you and they're a detractor, they can find your information. And I know who his detractor is. I can tell you his detractor is not Napalm. I don't know if they want credit, but if they want the credit, they'll comment under the video, I'm sure. But yeah, essentially that's what happened there. But I will say no one doxed his kid. And I'm gonna show you proof now.
What was it? And can you listen to that?
Kid in your fuck ass Discord.
Video?
That was the conversation we had, and you apologize, nigga.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so wait, 1 second. He apologized for it?
He apologized and said he wouldn't do it again.
Okay, so then he responded to you and said that. That would mean he was being genuine, though. Because if he apologized, that's different than if he was like,
who do I have to worry about with my kid having my face cam on?
It's the internet.
But he already did it. He already did it.
No, I know, but
So
did he post a picture of him?
No,
but
he was
post?
Exactly.
And he didn't post it publicly.
Boom. Boom. Caught in his own lies, man. But they're both running with the narrative that they doxed the kid, that they're posting pictures, and that everyone in Sinister Sticks is a doxer. Bad person. So you guys see it. If you guys don't see it, then I am assuming you're a big Talesofdale and optics lover. I understand, but I can't help you at that point. At that point, I can't help you.
Ain't nothing funny. Be quiet.
Oh, and by the way, drunk 16-year-olds can't consent to sex. Retard. The deal's off.
Who the fuck said drunk 16-year-olds can consent? Who said that? Who said that? I'm saying a 40-year-old and a 16-year-old. Both of them know it's wrong. Both of them know. Whereas in the chase
that's the whole going. That age,
but they both know
it's whole
wrong.
Adult age. That's legal adult. That's the age.
If I was 16 and I was messing with a 30-year-old woman, bro, I know it's wrong. I know she's not supposed to be fucking with me, and I know I'm not supposed to be fucking with her. That's what I'm saying.
And did you say that they victims too, especially if they 16 and drunk? And then also I seen that
I said they victims
for a 16 on the flirt with a teacher.
I said because Aubrey was telling me the story about how a 16-year-old girl went on a date with her teacher and had sex with him, and she tried to explain to me how she was the victim. By legal terms, by technicality, yes. But if you was to ask 5 people on the street, do they think that she was a victim? They will all tell you no. Not saying that she's not by fucking.
My nigga thought she couldn't even tell.
What I was trying to say is because they were trying to say Dale is a pedophile. By definition, he is. But to me, a pedophile is somebody who likes children. If Elena was 17 and they met at the movie theater and Elena lied to Dale and said she was another age, Dale might be a groomer, yes. But he's not a pedophile. It's not like he was like, a kid, I won't. He was under the impression that she was an adult.
Didn't he pick her up from high school? You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, this nigga do. And this is how retarded Tails is, man. This is his whole fucking argument. This is why people think that you are they're using the pedo thing. I don't think you're a pedo. I'll be real with you. I don't think you are. I think you're an apologist. It's as simple as that. You're definitely a pedo apologist because you're bringing up what happens in life. Yes, 16-year-olds do hook up with older people. They are victims all the same. Just because they have a cognitive thought about doing it, it doesn't mean they're not victims. Do they have to have trauma immediately for them to be a victim in your eyes? Because that's what it seems like. They are victims because they are not consenting adults. But since we're going by legality and what things technically are, right? Just because you weren't charged with beating women, we all know you beat women, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, this woke Twitter shit got y'all confused about that, bro. We human beings, bro. Everybody got free will. Everybody has fucking free will, bro. People act like people don't have fucking free will. Nobody gonna make me fuck nobody. Nobody gonna make me fuck nobody grandma, bro. Nobody can make me do that. Especially,
my age limit right now is 40.
Especially in my preteens to teenage years, bro. That's when you start your conscience develop at the fuck, like when you like 7 or 8. But like when you 16, 17, bro, like you know a lot more, bro. And you know, like you got a clearer indication of right and wrong at 16. Like 16, bro. And you messing with a 50-year-old, it's even if you might not know it's wrong, it'll feel wrong. Growth. Even if you don't know it's wrong, it'll feel wrong. It won't feel right being with somebody you're not supposed to be with. It won't even feel right.
Right, cause like somebody said, what can he tell you? Like what do y'all have in common? Like you haven't lived life yet, and he lived your life almost 3 times already.
For people to spin that and try to say I'm a pedo defender because I'm reminding people that in your teen years, bro, you do have free will, bro, and nobody forces anybody to sleep with adults, bro. Yes, the adult has to say no, but nobody's sitting there making
it. Just like with certain shit, sometimes.
Like I said, certain situations. That's definitely the case, like with prostitutes or foster children or just people who get taken advantage of, bro. Like, say if your stepdad raised you and shit, and you know that shit happened with teenagers, bro. Like, it does happen, but what I'm saying is the average person. I'm just speaking from a male point of view, bro, because people don't give us the same leeway that they give the women, bro. I knew a lot of my friends that was fucking with older women. Nobody ever said my friends was fucking victims, and they legit are.
Right.
Everybody told my friends what they was doing. That's like even when that shit happened on the news, bro. Whenever you see a female teacher fucking with a male student, bro, they don't like hammer it as much as they do when it's like a female and a male, because the majority of people feel like that. I don't know, that men can make their own choices, I guess. But I don't feel like that's true. I feel like a young man could be taken advantage of just like a young woman could.
Like in our mind, when we 16 years old, in our mind, we getting our dick wet. Like we don't care who we get it from, how old she is, or whatever. We getting our dick wet. But not thinking like, damn, I'm gonna get the difference
between 8 and 16. At 16. Like you said, you thinking I'm getting my dick wet. So in your mind, it's a choice. You like, man, I want to have some sex. Even though you know you're not supposed to be fucking with this old lady. You want to have sex. All that shit overrides what you think and what's right and wrong in your mind. You know it's wrong, but you still gonna do it. Yes, the adults should tell your ass, man, get your little young ass on. But, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to harp too much on this. He's just an apologist, and he's victim blaming. That's it. That's very simple there.
So they don't care. Like, hey, I'll worry about it later.
No,
but
I'm never
once they have to
saying.
get down,
I'm never
and
saying
life,
the victim. I'm never saying the victim could be at fault because, like you said, like we all said, 16-year-olds are dumb. So it's not the victim's fault, but you can't like. If you was to try to take somebody to court, if you would try to take somebody to court for dating your underage daughter. Right? And you went to court and they found out that your daughter was willingly fucking with the person, that person would just go to jail for statutory rape because regardless of how the relationship was, it was wrong. Whereas in the case of somebody, like say if somebody's stepfather is touching them, that's a totally different case. You feel me? That's somebody who not even, they don't got no choice in the matter.
Okay, so that's essentially everything. Everything that has been accused of what we've been doing, everything that they've been grandstanding on, I have dismantled. If you if you can prove that I was wrong, please do it, like I said in the comment section. Please timestamp. I need proof. I gave you guys all proof. I need proof as well. But this video's not over yet. Let's get to two more things. The first thing is going to be Tails crashing out on me when I didn't even do anything. Look, this is a little petty, but this nigga is so stupid. He doesn't even know how to put a picture as a source. So he goes to his live and then he full screens the live to be his background, his backdrop. That's so dumb, bro.
This is the nigga I got imaginary smoke with right here. I'm beefing with you, nigga. So lame. Hey, bro, you need some Bosley or some derma rollers, all type of shit. For you talk to me, bro. You probably younger than me, gang. I would assume you younger than me, bro. I'm 29, bro. I'm finna be 30 in a couple of months, bro. I would assume you younger than me, bro. But you got the hairline of a 50-year-old. You want to know why? Cause you stress yourself out with unnecessary shit, or maybe your life just shitty. Who knows?
Roasted. Yeah, that's your boy. I'm sure you guys know what I look like. It's not a big deal to me. How you feel about me, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, honestly. But Tails is mad, so here we go.
Fat lame ass nigga. The door. Hey, look, my sister just said it. My OG put the case on me, bro. And didn't even come to court. That was a family dispute. Oh, it was literally boils down to my mama being mad at me, bro. And that's why I was so happy that these niggas these niggas thought they had one. They like, oh, this nigga's a woman beater. I was like, yeah.
Family dispute, aka your mom's mad at you because you were beating on her. And your sister ain't saying shit because she's scared you're gonna beat on her. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, bro. Only thing I'm squashing is that nigga Nugget, bro. I ain't trying to talk to dude. He can meet up with me and I'll beat his ass. I ain't trying to talk to dude, bro. I ain't trying to talk to no lame ass nigga who wanna keep beefing with me. And you was just crying to me about a bitch when we first met, nigga. When I first was talking to you, bro, you was telling me how depressed you was about a bitch. You barely know me, gang.
No, that's fair. I did. What can I say, man? I care about women. That's not, you know? But I care about them enough where I'm not gonna beat on them. I think that's the most important part. You see what I'm saying? I'm bitching and complaining. You're putting your hands on them. We're not the same. And let me say this, because I'm not being an internet tough guy. If there was ever an opportunity where we could lay hands on each other, I promise you, I'm going to damage you. Notice I didn't say win, huh? I don't even care about winning. I'm going to damage you, bro. Stop talking to me. Stop talking about me like that. Stop. Hey, for your health, for your mental health, because we know it's fucked, my guy. Stop while you're ahead, because I will damage you.
Innocent until proven guilty, and I was never proven guilty, so that makes me what? Fucking innocent. Like I just said, you just heard my sister say it, bro.
It's crazy that I'm the same age as this retard, bro. Honestly, it's actually insane. I'm not even going to explain it because you should be smart enough and old enough to know that just because the court doesn't find you guilty doesn't mean your punk bitch woman beating ass isn't guilty. Fuck you.
He want me to call him so bad. I'm not calling buddy ass. Buddy a lame and a bitch. You a lame and a bitch, son. Tsunami. I don't fuck with you, gang. Fuck is wrong with you, dude? Stupid ass nigga.
And the feeling's mutual, man. The feeling is mutual. Go fuck yourself. Live your shitty life. I live above you on every category. You're a pussy, jobless, goofy ass nigga, and you can never hold any shit to me, my nigga. Fuck you. Fuck everything you came from. Fuck your whole past, and fuck your future, my nigga. You ain't gonna go shit. You ain't gonna be shit. You're done. And let me tell you guys, this is a war. We are in a war with this nigga. We're in a war with Optics. I'm not saying to excommunicate Optics. I think he's just a commander. It's me versus Tails. So you guys decide who you want to be with, who you want to fuck with. That's up to you. I'm not going to condemn you, because I'm not that kind of nigga. This nigga, this nigga can do the Grand Canyon arc that Dale can do. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about this nigga, man. Fuck Talesofdale. No, sorry. Fuck Rafiki and all that he stands for. This nigga's a lame. This nigga's subhuman garbage, and he shouldn't have a platform. Fuck him. Now, yeah, that's it. That's essentially the end of the video. I'm going to just play a little bit of what happened with King Sly, because King Sly also is part of the Sinister 8 now, right? And he did some attacks as well. So I'm going to play just a little bit, and then we're going to end. So if you guys were rocking with me this whole time, thank you. If you guys fuck with me, thank you. Tails, go fuck yourself. Optics, go fuck yourself. You niggas lost. And this is Tsunami shining out. Peace.
I don't care that you grew up in Chicago. None of that matters. You don't know nothing about it. I don't care. Just because you from a place don't make you from that place, all right? You just lived there. You weren't living that life because you wouldn't be playing Magic, the Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. You wouldn't be doing none of that, and you definitely wouldn't be beating up on your rib. That's not what I do. You do that, not me. So that's besides the point. All right, let's just get that out the way. This is it.
Saying that I doxed his kid.
Here we go.
No, nobody said you doxed the kid. Said you threatened him. Yeah. Tails and Optics are just saying that I doxed his kid. No, nobody said you doxed the kid. Said you threatened him. Yeah.
What was that? I couldn't hear you because you keep saying that napalm, and I'm allowing a guy to dox his kid. This is what I'm going off. Let's play that one more time. Did you hear that? Did you hear that from the back? Did you hear what he just said? Hello? Hey. Did you hear what he just said there? Did you forget you told me that? Hold on. Let me
Tails and Optics are just saying that I doxed his kid.
No, nobody said you doxed the kid. Said you threatened him.
Yeah.
I said I hope he doxes you, Optics. Because I don't care what happens to him. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But now, and then he's now talking about these charges. Once you go to jail, you are charged with the crime.
But yeah, all those niggas that were like, I need proof. I need proof. Let me tell you something, bro. You don't always need proof.
Thank God we got motivation. Yeah, boy.
Y'all niggas really need to use your head. I never said trust me, bro. I said y'all niggas have a very bad habit of asking for evidence, and when we tell you where the evidence is, you literally fucking just disregard the shit. I know this is some internet shit. I know I'm asking you to take my word for shit half the time.
Yo, Mo's packing them up in 137. She has done more damage than I ever could do.
Bro, you can trust niggas. Never once did I just say, well, I need you to trust me, bro. I literally just...
Oh, my God. Yo, she has packed him up. Packed him up in 1:37. So we're just going to say he's with the minor just cuz?
Proof. Okay, well, here's the proof. He may not have posted fucking pics of Tails' child, but bro, he's literally made fun of the kid. For what? I have a feeling this all started because of what I said, bro.
Oh my God. I didn't know he said that. He literally just right? And then he was like, well, he threatened to dox kids, and I would never allow any doxing ever in life. I would never. You guys are scumbag degenerates. Not us, not me and Tails. That's what optics. Not me and Tails. We would never allow it. We would never allow anybody around us that would ever dox. Not us. No, right, Tails? Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and Tails would never do that.
Make sure y'all troll that nigga extra hard for me when he go live. Talk about how thick his mama is, talk about Casablanca. He gonna be pissed at me, bro. He thought I went away. He gonna be pissed.
Yo, man, I might have to check IRL with the way you acted. No hard feelings. Literally in the chat today.
And I found out this black ass nigga that been stalking me crazy. So without saying too much, somebody sent me this nigga's mugshot. This nigga had a charge for domestic battery, physical contact, criminal damage to property.
Like we don't know you. Like why would you ever want to even mention what I am in my relationship and who I'm with? You said something slick. I don't know why you would want to talk to me about nothing about a relationship. That's crazy. That's insane to me that you want to talk to me about a relationship. You want to talk to me about a relationship. I don't even know what we doing here. Why, how are we playing this game?
You a fucking worthless ass rog. You know, it's funny. I got clarity. I'm like, damn, a nigga from way over there is literally stalking a nigga in Cali and obsessed with him. But you're the nigga that beat bitches. You know what I'm saying? This is a nigga that beat bitches IRL, domestic battery, got arrested for beating a bitch. You fucking stalking a random nigga on the internet. You're a fucking wrong ass nigga with charges on beating women, destroying niggas' properties and all that type of shit. A disgusting, dirty ass rogue.